Hello everybody, and welcome to deMars Live! Yes, we are back! Are we back? Let me know in the chat if we're back. I was talking to myself for the last 5 minutes there. Didn't realise I had to flip one switch. So this is what happens when you are your own producer and you're doing an MC and you're doing absolutely everything. You end up making the odd bleeding mistake. But I think we're here. It says we're live. It says excellent condition. I'm going to trust that. So let us know in the chat, guys, if you can hear me loud and clear. Everything now seems to look fairly well there. Let me know. What's the story? We got Rebecca Cappuccini from Viking Promotions. We got Paul Downey. We got Kevin Laurier here at the start. Guys, these are all very, very welcome. Thanks for tuning in so early and supporting me at the beginning of the stream. Of course, there's loads of stuff ahead of us. We are going to be here till about 9 or 10. I don't know. We're going to close off with some gaming anyway, that's for sure. So that is usually open-ended. We don't know how long that takes. But we've got some amazing stuff in between, guys. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if everything is good out there. Let's see. Rebecca, is that all good? Let's see. Let me know if it's good. Let me know in the chat. Just say, yay, we're great, or nay. Well, you won't be able to hear me, I guess. So, yeah. If I can get the go-ahead, I'll go ahead and introduce the whole situation for you all. And, yeah, I'll let you know what we have ahead of us. I'm excited. I am actually excited, guys. I really am. I really am excited. It's been too long. It's been too long. Dave Duggan, what's the story? Yeah, I got loads of flying orbs around me. I think it's a good sign. Right, Leader Sound Productions legend. Thank you for that, Kevin Laurier with the yay! Guys, it's been ages. It's been since the 27th of March. I checked. It's been ages since we did deMars Live. Loads of stuff ahead of us. We have the awesome Durtburd joining us very shortly. In a few minutes. We're a little bit delayed, so that's all good. They're going to join us. We're going to have a bit of a chit chat with two of their musicians. We got the bassist and guitarist joining us for a bit of a chit chat. We're going to get to know them a little bit. And they're fantastic musicians, I have to say, just unreal. We're going to play a video as well from them. So we're going to be chatting to Dave and we're going to be chatting to John. So we're going to get a bit of an insight into the guys' music. And don't worry, there's going to be some music as well, of course. Followed by that, we're going to have the awesome Max Factor is back. Yes, so delighted to have Max back with us. That's another great thing to look forward to. We've also got the awesome Keiron Black joining us for a conversation. He is obviously a huge part of the independent music scene in Dublin. So it's going to be great to get some insights off him about how his perspective, I suppose, of the music scene. And I'm sure we're going to learn a lot from that. So do stick around for that as well, guys. We've also got live performance by Brew. Last minute, he sorted it out for us. So fair play to Brew for popping on, wanting to pop on and play a couple of tunes for us. And then we're going to lead into our gaming section where we're going to have a bit of crack with some scenarios. And you guys get to be involved as well with that. So it's a lot of interaction today. So, you know, feel free to pop into the chat and just have a chat with us as well. And you can ask any questions to the guests and all that kind of jazz. So, it's a fully interactive show, guys. That's what it's all about. So, without further ado, I'm going to kick in because we're a little bit late. So, I'm going to kick into our first bit of music. And I'm going to play one tune. It's going to be a little different than last time, by the way. Let me just turn this off. That's background music by Dario Rodriguero, by the way. D7 Up. Check him out. We're going to just play one song, and then we're going to kick into our first interview, right? So, we're going to lickety-split. And we're no fluting about. We're following a running order today. We're gonna try and follow it anyway. But this first piece of music is by Olivia Burke. She's a singer-songwriter that finished 4 years in BIM College. In the past, she performed in loads of different venues, Whelan's, Workman's, Dolan's. She was shortlisted on the final 33 of the Hot Press Big Break competition back in 2014. She released her recent single, and this is when we're going to play for you. It's called You're Alive, and that was released just last Friday there. It's an example, it's a perfect example of a pandemic collaboration. So Keith McLaughlin wrote some lyrics to that song, sent them on to Grace Day, who currently lives in Nashville. Our Lindsay's from Nashville. From there, Keith and Grace wrote the song together over Facebook video calls. So Olivia's still only 22, has been releasing her own music for a good few years now, including a single back in May called Anybody Else and an EP called Notes on My Napkin back in 2015. So a good few years now she's been at it, which successfully got crowdfunded through Funded. So absolutely awesome. Olivia Burke. Guys, enjoy this first bit of music, and don't forget to share the stream a little bit. Let's get those views up, guys. Let's get more people watching this, because the more people that watch this, obviously, the more the artists get back from it. So do share it around on your Facebooks, on your Instagram. Do a screen share or whatever on your phone. Pop that up into your Instagram stories and give us some support. It'd be absolutely awesome, guys. All right, so let's kick into Olivia Burke.
Just because you had no confidence at 17 doesn't mean you weren't everything to me. Just because you didn't love yourself at 17 doesn't mean you weren't beautiful to me. You died in my life, you're still alive. I can see you, I can't hear you, but I hope you're doing fine. Out of sight doesn't always mean out of mind. Unlock the memories, you never know what you might find. Remember how we would dance. It feels like light years away. You're still there holding my hand in a better place. You died in my life, but you're still alive. I can see you, I can't hear you, but I hope you're doing fine. I died in your eyes, but I'm still alive. You can see me if you want to, and I hope you're doing fine. If you saw me on the street, would you stop and talk to me? Or would you smile politely and be on your way? I can't help but regret it, the way our lifetime ended. Sometimes I find myself wishing that you'd stay. You died in my life, but you're
What's the
still
story, dude?
alive.
Am I all there?
I can see you, I can't hear you, but I hope you're doing fine. I died in your eyes, but I'm still alive. You can see me if you want to, and I hope you're doing fine. Sleep tight and I'll see you in the next life. Sleep tight and I'll see you in the next life. Sleep tight and I'll see you in the next life. Sleep tight and I'll see you in the next life.
All right, guys, that was the awesome Olivia Burke with her recent release, You're Alive. Check her out. The links to all the artists, by the way, are in the description there as well, guys. Let me know as well. Yeah, Dave, I see you there in the comment section. Let us know if everything's all right sound wise and stuff like that. I haven't done this much production myself in months, so it's absolutely mad. I love it. The thrill. It's insane, like, doing so many things at once. 3 screens in front of me. It's absolutely nuts. But I want to make sure this show goes seamless. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, as you know, guys. So let me know in the chat. You guys are my sound engineers for the evening. So let us know in the chat if anything goes askew or anything like that. But for now, guys, please welcome our first guests to the show. It's the awesome Durtburd. We've got John Leader, who is their bassist, and Dave, who's their guitarist, who are just an absolutely deadly bunch of lads. And brilliant musicians, and we actually got introduced to them on deMars Live last year, I believe it was, with one of their tunes, Shake Shake Fail, that was sent to us, and it was unbelievable, absolutely fantastic, because we don't really hear genres of that type here on deMars, so they were very much stood out, and so I'm sure a lot of you guys will be familiar with Durtburd already. So we're going to learn a lot about them. So please welcome the lads. Guys, you can unmute yourselves there. Maybe I'll ask you to unmute there. And you are very welcome to the show. How are you keeping, Jono?
Very well, thanks. Thanks very much for having us on. This is class. It's good fun.
Yeah, no worries. My pleasure. And Dave, is it Dave or David? Welcome to the show, man.
Whichever you want. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Lovely, lovely.
I love the background. Love it. I love this. This is great.
Great. You can see all that. Yeah, we're in the studio, yeah?
Yeah, looks class.
I'm going to do something that's going to be like ridiculous. I shouldn't really do this, but I'm going to try and do this now, right? Look what happens. Let's see what happens. It's probably going to overload my CPU here. But we got a little UFO. It's not even moving yet. It's stuck. All right, so there's a little UFO. It's supposed to be moving. I'm going to turn it off because that's probably going to absolutely... Why did I even do that? I'm overshooting it here. I'm overkilling. Guys, what's the crack? Look, you guys are absolutely a mystery to me, you know? You came out of nowhere 1 year ago. I'm getting an email from... I think it's yourself, Jono, wasn't it? You sent me over an EPK for an absolutely amazing track, Shake Shake Fail, and then ever since I've been seeing more and more tracks come out of you guys steadily. Tell us a little bit about the backstory to the project. I'd love to know how it sort of all began for you.
That's a good one. Okay, so how did it begin? Let me see. So we were all playing in we've all been in bands ourselves separately, so we've all sort of done the rounds in that respect, and I became friends with Phil, Jimmy and Dave a good while before the band had formed. We'd known each other for quite a while before that. I'd been recording the boys for a couple of the bands that they'd been in. We'd done a couple of gigs together and all that kind of thing. And then we just decided that we were gonna, they had some ideas and stuff, and I was like, please let me play bass on this. And then we had a bit of a jam, and that sort of happened. And then from there, it kind of just crept in. And so Jimmy, who was in my previous band, I was the singer and Jimmy was the bassist. And this is now kind of flipped round. And to be perfectly honest with you, Jimmy's a far better singer than I am. So it all worked out okay from that perspective. But yeah, that's kind of how it happened. And we had the first song down. We had the Shake Shake Fail down. We recorded that all live because we wanted to we didn't know what to do for a video, so we thought we'll just do it live, and that's what we'll do. So we fell into that kind of groove, if you like, and we've just kept that going for as much as we could. But obviously lockdown, COVID hit more or less immediately after we sort of brought that out. So we then had to sort of, well, it's either that one or the second release, but either way, we had to kind of work out how it was we were going to sort of get the rest of the songs out. So rather than, we weren't obviously able to travel or get to the same room to do the whole live thing. So we ended up doing it in our own houses, but live-ish, which is why the other ones are called live-ish. So it's a full, a full take through as live, as it could be doing it on your own with a phone camera, and then we all piece it all together this side.
It's brilliant. It sounds great. Like the audio is fantastic, I have to say, for like a live-ish, as you call it, recording. I noticed that you are in sort of like different rooms. Is it the same sort of building you are in? Or because I noticed some of the videos you're in like a kind of conservatory area. It was really nice, actually, like the big open window play. It looks like a great place to play music. Is it the same location every time, or do you mix and match around different places?
Yeah, so the ones where we're in the glass room would actually be Dave's house and Phil's house. So
Dave, you've a lovely gaff.
It's a great.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a nice space too, a nice open space to kind of to be as loud as we want, really, within reason. There's not really anybody too close by, so it's a good spot for that. Well, except for your housemates, but they don't seem to mind.
Well, I guess at this stage, they probably won't mind now, isn't it? You've already used it a few times. It's great because you can even see the outdoors, kind of the nature as well that you have. Yeah. And it just looks like a great place to sort of to kind of stay there almost long term, right? To kind of sit down and writing. And on that note, like, how does that process work for you guys? I mean, your music is quite intricate, at times. You got some time signature changes as well, and some really interesting sort of genre changes almost as well in the middle of some songs. So who kind of determines that? Is it a mix of everybody that sort of how does that work? How does it come together?
It's a complete mix of everyone. Do you want to answer this one, Dave?
I'll take one and you take a bit. I think it's the ethos with this band from the beginning was that just getting back to when we formed, it was the timing of everything kind of came together really well, because both our bands were kind of we were in at the time where we're disbanding, no pun intended. So within those contexts, it was great for the time we were in them, but those bands were kind of, the genre was very kind of specific. So creativity wise, well, I wouldn't say limited, more that it was kind of curtailed to getting the song or the music to be of a certain niche, so to speak, and fit it into this shape. But with Durtburd, the idea was from the start was to throw that all out the window and to just see what happens and kind of let kind of the ego go and just see what happens and have fun with it, because from the get-go the whole thing has just been really, really fun. So that's the main thing, and it's extremely collaborative. Everybody fits in their own pocket, everybody's open to suggestion, everybody's open to whether something's good or whether something's bad. It's just, we all get along very well in that respect. But the whole idea of the band is that creatively it's a blank canvas. There's no idea that's not welcome or can't be explored upon. Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
John, maybe you can put that a bit better.
Yeah, so the way that we write the songs, it kind of happened through sort of circumstance. So myself and Dave and Phil will sort of jam out the parts, and we will practice on our own, and Jimmy won't actually hear a finished track that we've come up with until it's finished, and we don't hear any of the lyrics or any of the melody or anything that Jimmy comes up with until the day that we record the video for the song, more or less. Yeah. So we try to write the music as interesting as we can, with general room for Jimmy to do stuff over. So we build the music that way, and then once we give it to Jimmy, that just changes everything. So Jimmy could come up with anything that he wants to come up with for the melody and lyrics and all that kind of stuff. That's his kind of side. So
it can be as much of a surprise to us. It can be as much of a surprise to us what the end product is going to be. Yeah. That's just the way it works. It's a band that we've kind of found this. What would kind of, to any other group band, it would kind of be a little bit unorthodox, or they might not be able to function that way. But we've seemed to have found this kind of free for all way that it kind of works, where we don't know, especially towards when Jimmy's getting his hands in it, which changes things completely. We don't know what it's going to be. It's just as much a surprise to us in the studio as it is to anybody listening. So that creates an excitement, I think, which we haven't had before in different projects we've been in. So yeah, it's working, I think.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it works, and it feels very natural. Like it doesn't seem to be anybody like over, I guess from my perspective, from what you guys said there doesn't seem to be like an overt control about it or anything. Like you guys work in the instrumental levels, and then you have the sort of vocal and lyrical delivery, but there's no crossover. Like you guys don't sort of dip into the other realms. Is that the case? It's kind of split. There's like a mutual respect, is there?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like that. I mean, if it really comes to the point whereby we feel that maybe there's something that's sort of edging somewhere that we're not sure about, we'll sort of, we'll all communicate with each other. But for the most part, every member of this band has the capability to do, whatever they want to do. And that's kind of the way it works. And so far with the stuff that we've written, especially once we get vocals down, because we hear the song one way, spending, a few weeks writing it and rehearsing it and wearing it in and seeing what needs to change and what doesn't need to change. And then we're happy with that part of it. So you could listen to it musically and it's interesting enough, at least to us anyway. Then, once we get the lyrics on there and everything else, it's fresh again. The whole song changes shape to us completely. And there's usually a couple of days before. Actually, so we don't really do the whole PR thing very well. So we kind of like, we get the song down, we get it all, and then we kind of just dump it out there and see what happens. Yeah. We kind of an unorthodox way to do things as well, perhaps.
A lot of musicians do it. It's not unorthodox at all. Actually, no, a lot of musicians do it that way, and it's kind of like, for you, I do see you guys as sort of like the underdog band at the moment. I mean, I see you guys like you don't follow the rules in a good way. Do you know what I mean? Because so many bands are very kind of clean and crisp and have this sort of procedure of release, but you guys have this sort of attitude that's very definitive to you guys. Like you even created your own genre, right? Dirt, D-U-R-T. That's yourselves. Like that's amazing. I love that. I love bands that sort of or artists overall that sort of create their own biosphere almost, and it feels like you guys are pretty much on that level, or doing that from my perspective. And I find those artists the most interesting because they are rarer. It may be harder to break through, perhaps, or maybe not, because you stand out a little bit more. You know, it's just about getting to that level of actually going over that wall or whatever it is, that sort of barrier that. Where it's you guys and then to the right person or to that right contact, because as you know, all it takes is one person to kind of it can just take one person or institution to sort of take us to that next level. Have you thought about sort of the long-term plans for the band? Has it been something you guys have discussed as a group? How's that sort of working out for you?
Dave, was that yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so
you go.
Sorry, it's probably nobody wants to answer this question. So no, you take it. Oh, where's the other guys? We should have brought them in.
COVID kind of pulled a number on us in that respect. So we would have, like any other band, wanted to get some songs out there, put a few songs out so that people can understand what the sound is, and then see if we can take it around the shop. Do some gigs and stuff. Because ideally, the gigs is where the fun is as well. Other than once you've written the songs, the fun is where the gigs are, and the gigs are where the fun is. So that's kind of what we wanted to do. COVID is kind of did a number on us, but at the same time, we kind of used that time as well as we possibly could to try and build up the catalogue a bit more. So we would have had a gig at Fantastival pre it being cancelled, and that could have, that would have been a great gig. But because it all fell apart with COVID and everything, we now have a big stash of songs that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So in that respect, we kind of have to, I don't know, I'm kind of grateful for that really, because it's as we've been writing the songs, we've been discovering ourselves what kind of sound we are, because we're not trying to make it a certain thing. So as the songs are piling up a little bit more and we're able to sort of gauge as to what kind of shape they pull when we're playing them, that's kind of helped us a lot as well. So we've kind of
and every band wants to get out there. For me, the feeling of the band at the moment is like we're discovering all these new sounds all the time, and the sound is coming into itself. And like John was saying at the start, we've all been years playing in bands, so it's like we kind of formed this, like you said, its own biosphere in a sense. This band that kind of has its own identity. And at this point in my kind of playing career, it's like I would love to get out there and see this band playing all over Europe. Really, that's because I think the sound is, it's the sound of the band is nobody's personal sound. It's all everybody's individual input. And subjectively, from being a member in the band, if I listen to that, I can hear everybody's different qualities, and it's like, would I like to kind of hear that band at a festival? Does it have that sound for me? These are critical questions as well as subjective questions for yourself in the band. And it's like, I think that sound does have potential, and I would like to see the band play everywhere really. So me personally, I'd like it to certainly go places. Yeah, absolutely. You kind of have to have that little fire there, don't you? A little fire in your heart.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, and you guys have the potential as well, which is there, you know what I mean? And I guess, that COVID break, of course, a lot of things did halt. Musically, everything really halted, performance-wise and event-wise. But yeah, there was a lot of time for reflection and self-reflection, and you guys, as you say, got a chance to build up your catalogue. 6 live-ish, as you call it, singles have been released. Are you guys planning on a couple of more before the end of the year? What sort of there's a smile. John was saying, how many are we expecting from yourselves, or you don't have to tell me that if that's too much.
We've got a good few lined up before the year is out. We're actually in the last stage of just getting the next one ready now, so we have all the tracks done for our next release.
Brilliant.
So what's going to happen is almost directly after we finish up here, I'm going to be cracking on with that and going through the vocals and getting that mixed up and everything else. So we will have another song imminently.
Excellent.
We kind of like to have like a conveyor belt kind of system, where there's always something coming up behind the other one. So that's kind of been working in our favor.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's one thing like that's important in this day and age, right? Is that kind of consistency, especially with you could say the positive and negatives of social media, because there are both you could sort of look at. One of the positives being one of the negatives. You got to keep making music, but technically that can be a positive too. It's like, well, you're forced to kind of keep making music. You're put under pressure, I suppose. You're not going to get a one-hit wonder anymore. I mean, it's rarer, right? Potentially, I don't know. But like, yous are more driven perhaps to keep releasing, which is great. And like, yous do have a great setup. You know, yous have like the technology to do that. I suppose a lot of bands may not have that, as in like it costs money to go into the studio and all that kind of jazz. So you guys have that at your fingertips, which is great. So it's good to hear that you guys have more stuff and you are taking advantage of that situation. Every song that you've released, I have thoroughly enjoyed, really enjoyed. I sort of come from a background of prog rock. Is definitely my sort of, as a drummer. Now, not many people know me as a drummer because I've sort of hung up my sticks for the time being. I've sort of taken the desk job at the moment, as you can see on the screen. But as a drummer, I'm hugely infatuated by odd time signatures and even just quirky vocals and quirky vocal deliveries and just awesome bass riffs and changes within the song. It fascinates me, and you guys deliver a lot of that, you know, which is great. Do you guys have any like what's your influences? I know you kind of mentioned a few there on the website. Do you have any like ones that you're currently listening to at the moment that are inspiring you?
I'm listening to I work with a lot of different bands and I record a lot of different things, and I tend to listen to music when I'm with other people, and it's generally the music they're listening to. But there's a band called Noah, or Lewis Cole, which Dave actually put me onto not so long ago, and they have just caught me at the moment. I'm in a total Noah phase right now.
Are they an Irish band?
No.
No, okay, because there was a band called Noah in Ireland that I uncovered recently.
Oh, right.
Anyway, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is KNOWER.
Oh, right. No, this is the name, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Music is like, for me, is like, I don't know, it sounds cheesy, but it's like, I have to be discovering new music all the time, just to kind of keep it fresh, keep my playing fresh, keep inspired. So like 1 week I could be listening to, you know, like Jono said there, like Noah and Lewis Cole or something cool, like, and then the next week I could be listening to like yesterday I was listening to the There Will Be Blood soundtrack to Johnny Greenwood stuff, and last week I was listening to Einar Selvik. I don't know if you know who Einar Selvik is. He's like a Norwegian traditional monster composer. He did a lot of work on Vikings and Assassin's Creed and different things like that. So like it varies. I have to keep it varied like that for myself, and it just keeps you happy, you know, keeps you inspired. It never gets old, you know. So it's so important, I think, as if you're a musician and like a creative person to be discovering new stuff just as much as you're creating stuff, you know. It's kind of how I work up here anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I suppose especially now, because we're not getting that external stimulation as much, you know, we're a bit detached from reality, really, it seems. So that music is fulfilling perhaps that void of where creativity comes from. I've noticed myself as well, when I took gaps from listening to music, what was I thinking? You know, I was like, I look back, I was like, how did I survive without listening to music for a week? And I come back to listen to it, I was like, oh my God, like, and the creativity starts flowing, you know. I feel like I want to write, I feel like I want to, maybe the breaks are good from time to time, maybe that's what it is, but I totally get that, you know, the fact that you have something to fill in. Lewis Cole, I mean, yeah, it's a Californian guy, is it? He did, I can't remember that, but I know he had like a full band in his kitchen or something, one of those videos, yeah. Right? Unbelievable, yeah, so amazing talent there as well, very kind of innovative as well as a musician, right, and as an entertainer. So that's really cool artist to be listening to for sure. That's great, guys. Listen, it's been great getting to know you and having a chat, which is I have a song lined up that I'd like to play. You know, it was hard to pick. I was listening through them today, and Jesus, I didn't know which one to kind of go for. I tell you which one I picked, or should I? Do you guys want? Maybe I'll ask you guys. Do you guys individual? Okay, so how about this? Which of you? How am I going to? I don't know how to phrase this. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this show. Which song would you want me to play? Basically, out of the 6. Now they can be different. So, Jono, you give me a different answer. Dave, you give me a different one, and then I'll tell you which one I picked. And let's just see out of the 6, which the 3 of us have picked. Out of curiosity, because they're all fantastic.
Okay, so Dave, do you want to go first?
I'm going to go with you know what? What's the? Is it 7As or 13As? Or what's the one? What's the? I guess
7.
Soundgarden, you kind of won. What's that one? Is that 7As or 13As?
7As.
7As. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 7As because I think it's a good. There's a lot. It's just a good. It's a good plethora of everybody's backgrounds and influences, I think.
Okay, that's great. And Jono, what are you thinking?
I would have picked Mongan's Discotheque.
Guys, we all picked a different one.
Straight up throttle tune.
Yeah.
Straight.
Cool.
What did you pick?
Well, I went for Preciality.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do you think? Which one should we go for? Because I was hoping one of us would get 2 out of 3. So, what do you think?
I'm happy to let you decide personally.
Yeah, pick whichever one you want. Preciality, funnily enough, is the kind of the most, is probably the most, if we're talking about Noah and Lewis Cole, probably the, not that it sounds anything like that, but it's probably the most, I guess, the kind of eclectic kind of funk kind of thing.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
might be why it resonated with me, because I do have that sort of taste. That's definitely like the pinnacle of my taste, especially with a bit of funk and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Is
It's got a real off-kilter kind of edge to it, that one.
Yeah, no, it's great. And just tell us before I let you go, and before I play the tune, because we're expecting some stuff. That's great. So Durtburd on Facebook, Instagram. You guys are obviously on all those platforms, right? So people can find you there. So guys, do check them out. The link is in the bio, by the way. Check them out now. This stream is not going anywhere. You can click that link. It'll open up another tab. Give those guys a like on Facebook, and you'll find the link to all of their other stuff. I'm going to play a tune now very shortly. So you do a couple of things outside as well of the music. You were Jono, you were mentioning as well. You do a little bit of a podcast. You have something there, Dirt Corp, I guess, is it? Do you pronounce the P in that? I never know.
Yeah.
I never know.
So we started off doing this sort of like, Phil and Dave are hilarious. Phil, Dave and Jimmy, they're hilarious. And so we just started recording stuff and coming up with a couple of ideas. So we did one sort of sketchy kind of podcast, if you want to call it that, at the beginning of lockdown. There's a lot of sort of controversy going on. So we thought we'd just take advantage of that and put something together that was hopefully funny for the time. So I recorded the boys and we did all this, the sound and stuff. So I wouldn't mind doing some more of that, I think. It's just one of the elements about being in this band. Everybody's just so fucking hilarious. They're so light-hearted and everything's just fun. So
it's just a fun way of processing the utter madness and confusion out there. You have to be able to make sense of it in some way. So it's just another one of those things which I'm sure we'll get around to doing more of. Things of topical comedic nature, I
hope so. I think it's the best way to approach a good way to sort of alleviate all of the madness that's going on and alleviate that pressure that's going on within everybody that's releasing in different ways, you know what I mean? So of course there is some mad acuities with everything that's going on, so we won't get into it because we'd be here forever, but I will play a part of that segment as well. I think that was fantastic, hilarious, and thank you, Dave, as well, for doing the Leo impression for the show. Absolutely.
That's me. I have no idea who that guy is. I have no idea who he is.
We don't know who he is. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
We've never heard of him. Just some random dope that we just did an advertisement for us, basically. But Dave does a great impression, so fair play to just shout on the stream. Just thanks for making the effort as well, for helping promote the show, boys. And it's just great to connect with you. You know what I mean? Now it's great to know you. It's great to know you a little bit.
By the way, I don't mean to keep you. Are you involved with that Grand Theft Audio thing?
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, class. Stick us down for
Cheers.
that when shows are
back. Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to do? What do you? Well, you just want to support it? You want to?
No, I just want to go.
Oh, you want to go? Yeah, I'll give you a free ticket. Yeah, no worries.
That sounds class, man.
Yeah. Great. Listen, hopefully there'll be enough people attending. Like, this is the thing. I'm trying to stall on it until we can get people in the venue. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want people to be discriminated for not getting bleeding vaccinated by their own choice, either. So I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet, until that stops, because I wouldn't feel comfortable. But anyway, it's all madness. But I will remember this, brother. Listen, guys, have a great one, and I'll chat to you all very soon. I'm sure of that.
Thanks for having us on.
My pleasure, John. I'll see you later, Dave. See you guys. Bye bye. All right, guys, that was the awesome Jono and Dave from Durtburd. They're absolutely fantastic, guys. What a bunch of genuine blokes. Great music as well. Without further ado, I'm gonna whack in there. We're a little bit late, so There we go. Grand Social. No free tickets. There we go. Keiron Campbell in the chat saying, no, don't be giving away free tickets. Well, there we go. He caught me red-handed, didn't he? I knew it was a bad idea bringing him on the show, isn't it, guys? He's spying on me here now. He sees what I'm up to. He's like, oh, should I be working with this chap or not? Great to see Grand Social and Keiron Campbell in the chat already, guys. Of course, he is going to be joining us very shortly. So, Keiron, thanks for your patience. We are a little bit delayed. I'm going to give you a chat now in the Facebook to see if that's all good with you. So, guys, what are we going to do? We're going to play Priestiality by Durtburd. Don't forget to like the stream, guys, and subscribe if you hadn't already. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Enjoy.
Let me tell you now. smokes, folks, we are back on the air with the Max Factor here on deMars Live. Jeez, it seems like a lifetime ago since the last time we did this, and since then I've been buried under a veritable mountain of amazing Irish tunes that I am just dying to share with you. So today I'm running down 5 amazing Irish tracks that you might have missed over the last few months. Now, I've reviewed each of these releases in depth over at deMars magazine, so if you're looking for a more detailed analysis, fly over there to www.demarsmagazine.com and start reading. It's the best independent Irish music magazine in the country, and it's just full of amazing artists just waiting to be discovered. So go on over there, click in, start reading and support these guys. But for now, why don't we stop wasting time and get into my top 5. There are certain artists that always elicit a smile whenever their new release arrives through the letterbox here at deMars HQ, and one of those is most definitely Skibbereen native Rush's, whose last single, Wide-Eyed, was a big favourite with us earlier in the year. He's got a stunning voice and some seriously juicy R&B flavoured bops at his disposal, so basically Rush's is winning over critics and fans all over Ireland and beyond, and it's easy to see why. His new single, Funds, is an effortlessly breezy and unfalteringly cool slab of modern alt-pop that find Rush's wondering aloud if all the struggle is worth it when it comes to the life of an artist. The song recalls a difficult moment in the singer's life when he struggled to put food on the table in order to push forward with his dream of making music and his passion as a musician. I recently found out that that's called the salad days. Your salad days are when, you know, you're making music out of love and you can't make any money or you can't feed yourself, and apparently that's when artists make their best music. Rush's is making fantastic music now, as I'm sure he did then, and check out Funds. It'll tug on the heartstrings of musicians, I think, as well, and the video is really, really cool. So next up is the Unsolicited Dance, taken from the brand new Strings and Things album of the same name. Now, for those unfamiliar with Strings and Things, they are a band that mix classical Irish instruments with a real straight-ahead driving rock sound and rock sensibilities. And the result is a kick-ass band that can whip a live crowd into a frenzy and can rock when it's time to do it and can really pull on your heartstrings when it's time to do it as well. They're really, really good. To my taste, the Unsolicited Dance is an absolute banger and an unrelenting anthem that is sure to be a signature song for the band for many years to come, featuring intense lyrics, virtuoso musicianship and a chorus to knock your block off. This brilliant tune captures the heart and soul of the band. Be sure to check out the album on Spotify. I reviewed the whole thing there last week and it was a fantastic experience. Really, really excellent album. One of the best I've heard over the summer. The lads have done a brilliant job on that one, so please do check it out. Next up is Bubblegum Boy by one of the newest artists on the scene, the fantastic Apollo Monroe. Influenced by A.G. Cook's PC music label, as well as 90s pop and R&B, Apollo has an absolutely wonderfully zesty and interesting sound that sets him apart from the crowd as one to definitely keep your eye on. Bubblegum Boy is a cheeky, happy and playful tune that picks up right where Monroe's previous single, Soda Pop, left off. The track was co-produced by upcoming dance producer Old Pup and is well worth checking out if you're looking for an exciting, cutting-edge sound. It's got it all. It ticks all the boxes. Speaking of Apollo Monroe, I interviewed him for deMars magazine this week. Really, really fun interview. Such a nice guy. Really ambitious and a really, really interesting way of looking at music. So that should be up probably up by the time you read this, actually. So check it out. He's one to watch for the future. Apollo Monroe, absolutely excellent. And the song is Bubblegum Boy. So in case you didn't know, Rick, Keiron, Juliana, Raoul, Paddy and Barry are Makings. The 6-piece juggernaut of a band is a sonic explosion of danceable beats, heavy guitar and fist-bumping hooks that pull you in and won't let go. They have been setting the world alight with a string of scintillating releases and the kind of tireless work ethic that elevates them above a good many of their peers. In short, Makings have the tunes, the attitude and that ever-elusive it factor. Their brand new tune is called Nightlight, and it's a song that pulses with purpose right from the off. The central chuggy 80s synth-pop inspired beat and Rick's perfectly rendered rockstar vocal are a match made in heaven, and the chorus is guaranteed to take up residence in your head as a keyboardist and vocalist Juliana enters the fray with a voice that's as impressive as anything you will hear on the radio today. She and Rick combine to rock out over the story of a duplicitous lover that makes up the central motif of the song. They just rock together so well. Their voices sound fantastic together, and you know, it's just another point of proof that Makings are a band full of potential, full of purpose, and really, really have something special going on there. Plus, Kozak fucking loves them. So what's there not to love? Go check them out. What are you waiting for? Go on. Soda Blonde rose from the ashes of one of Dublin's most acclaimed bands, Little Green Cars. Repeating the magic of a project like that may have initially seemed like a daunting task, but with each release, Soda Blonde look like they're not only going to match that band, but they're going to surpass their achievements as well. And when you listen to songs like Terrible Hands and Swimming Through the Night, you can see that this band is actively already establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with here on the Dublin scene, thanks to their totally hair-raising sound and a scintillating turn from frontwoman Faye O'Rourke, who is absolutely enchanting. Holy Roses is a darkly tinged electro rock song that pounds along with the type of confident swagger you would expect from a really, really, really big band. And make no mistake, this is a big band. The Soda Blonde train is well and truly in motion, propelled by the momentum of yet another excellent single to whet the appetite in anticipation of their main course, which is of course the Holy Roses album, the album of the same name. Check it out if you haven't heard it already. They're one of the best bands in the country at the moment, I think, and they really have something special going on. Their album is a veritable feast for the senses, and we're a huge fan of them over here at deMars HQ. So there you have it, friends. A nice list for you to sink your teeth into. Please give those artists some love. You can follow them on Spotify. You can go to their Instagram. You can watch some of their videos on YouTube. You know, we're all about the likes. We're all about the shares. We're all about the loves. And we're all about helping each other out. We're a tight little community here. So let's get behind all of these artists, because I'm sure if the roles were reversed, they would get behind you. So that's it. That's all I got time for this week. I hope you've enjoyed my list. Throw us a follow on Instagram if you can. That's at Maximillion_Foy.
Hello.
Check out my band Cell Games on Spotify. We got a brand new single coming out on the 20th of August. Big announcement. It's called Relics, and it's an absolute banger. So please do check that out. Also, don't forget about my wonderful true crime podcast, Murder Most Irish, which I produce every single week for Emma and Sarah Jane. It's on Spotify, all your favourite podcasting platforms, and it's a real good time. So thanks again, folks. It's good to be back. I've been Maximillion Foy, and now all that's left to do is to hand you over to that Mr. Kozak man.
Alright guys, that was the amazing Max Factor. How amazing it is. How fantastic is it to have him back on the show. It's unbelievable. I'm so delighted that Max came on and gave us his little bit of an update, essentially, of what we missed out on in the past. Geez, how many months has it been? It's been too long anyway. So anyway, without further ado, guys, I'd like to welcome my next guest. Is the amazing, the awesome, the fantastic Keiron Black. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory about him. I know you can kind of see him as a bit of a shadow there. I think he's living up to his name, for sure. The mysterious man. But we're going to give you a little bit of an introduction. Hailing from Seattle since the 90s. Keiron moved to Dublin back in 2000. He teamed up with John Brereton in 2013 and started the Sunday Roast, which was a massive success, after which they started up the King Kong Club, which featured some fantastic bands. They featured the Hot Sprockets, Red Kid, Gavin James, the Raglans, and loads more. Keiron was definitely ahead of his time with regard to setting up events in Dublin, and brought an amazing light from an already amazing musical city, Seattle. So it'll be really interesting to see sort of the contrast between Seattle and Dublin, and hear about all the fantastic stuff he's up to lately as well, of course. He was the driving force behind the amazing Few, and also played in SAC, who have recently come back together, so we're going to have a bit of a chat with that. His love and passion for running fantastic events found him creating the Dame District, the Camden Quarter, the Variety Show, Dublin Rock and Roll Festival, Raise Your Spirits Halloween Festival, the Blues Brass, the Roots Festival, and so much more. Unbelievable powerhouse this Keiron Black is, to be putting up some fantastic projects. He's also a supporter of new music in Ireland. He normally gigs every night. Now, of course, geez, God bless him now, of course, and God bless all of us. Without the events, how did we all survive this year? So we'll get to know a little bit about that as well. And you can find him currently curating events in the Grand Social. He's done stuff in Mercantile Whelan's, Opium Rooms, Eastside Tavern, of course, South Williams, Body and Soul, and Electric Picnic. This guy has done too much. Will I say more? What else he's done? He's also done stuff in Africa Day, Dublin Fringe Festival, St. Patrick's Festival. Battle for the Bay, Battle for the Lake, Tall Ships, and much, much more. My God, this guy needs to write a book. Please welcome, guys, in the chat. Give him some love. Keiron Black. Keiron, what's the story? You can unmute yourself there, brother. And welcome to the show. Let's see if there we go. We got you. How are you keeping, man?
I'm good. That was quite the introduction.
Dude, that's all you, man. That's it was hard not to mention everything. How are you keeping? Thanks so much for coming on to the show.
I'm good, man. I'm good because of people like you know, keeping things afloat.
Stop.
During lockdown, probably people don't realize, but you would call me at least once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks, but you call me and we'd have great conversations about the world and what we think is going to happen. And we're still probably, I think we had that conversation the other day again. What do we think is going to happen? We have no idea. Nobody has a freaking clue. Yeah, it's great.
It's yeah, it is absolutely crazy. And I do love our conversations. And I appreciate always the fact that you have time. And so are you, dude. Like, I mean, I feel like you're like a mentor to me, really. So this is, I really do see that. Yeah. And reading up on your bio and how much you've achieved it is genuinely inspirational. I mean, coming as well from a different country and just sort of embracing a new sort of a totally new scene and thriving in it so well and bringing something new and different. It's amazing.
I think it was just that I wanted to party, so I hung out with like-minded people that like to party.
That's the same as me.
Yeah, there's an excuse just to create parties
and get free drink as well the odd time, right?
Drink. It's all about the free drink.
What? How did you move from?
Speaking of free drink, when I first started the game, it was with John Barrington. He had a great night called Zunzun Spark and Spy, and I helped him because I was a waiter in a restaurant, and he went on holiday and asked me to run the place, and the place got really busy because it was a freaking Tuesday night, and who doesn't work on a Tuesday night? It's people in restaurants. And bars, so that was our big night out. So it got really busy, and then John came back from holiday, decided to do our own night called the Sunday Roast. And the whole thing about the Sunday Roast, we give out free potatoes, have board games, make it like a house party kind of at your grandmother's house on a Sunday, but also have live music on it. So it's kind of a gimmick, but it kind of worked. But it was very important because John and I realized how much money we spend on beer. So we got a beer sponsor on board, which was Erdinger at the time, and we couldn't drink it. We can't drink 10 of them.
It's heavy. Vice beer, right?
Trade them in for Heineken, or something lighter, or Carl's or pajamas. It was like, it was too much. We're like, oh my God, my belly.
You get more for your book, though, right?
There's free drink, but there's a curse to it,
we were sponsored by Lagunitas at some stage, and have you tried Lagunitas?
You're absolutely tanked. You couldn't drive for a week after a couple of those.
It's like 8% or something crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And those nights were messy. Oh my God, those nights were messy. Yeah. But that's an awesome start, yeah, because you got to know John about 3 years after you came to Dublin. So
yeah.
And dude, like, can you tell us a little bit about like Seattle as well? I mean, you've got the perfect comparison because that's such a musical city, right? I mean,
yeah.
Like, how was that leap for you? Like, were you doing musical stuff in Seattle before? Or like, I was in
loads of bands in Seattle. And there was thousands and thousands of bands, so it was just incredible. We rehearsed in a place called the Institute. I was in a band with my best buddy John Conley. We grew up together playing music, and he ended up in Seattle, and I shortly was after him. I joined in his band called Idle Minds, which we had a song that got on the radio a few times, and we thought it was a hit. We were like, it's a freaking hit.
Well, that's half the battle, isn't it?
A little bit of radio play, but I was only playing it the other day. I was like, oh my God, Jesus, it's like having a mullet or something when you're a kid and taking a picture and looking at it. Like, it's exactly that. But it was great. We're proud of it. You
got to start somewhere.
First royalty check on that was $1. I think I still have that, actually.
That's unreal.
My first check in music. I should have checked out then.
No, man. If you did, you wouldn't have been here now. What are you talking about?
So there was loads and loads and loads and loads of bands, and it was intense. Like you had band practice. Like if you were in a band, you definitely have band practice 3 times a week at least. And if you're in 2 bands, you're having band practice nearly every night, or a gig every night, or you go to band practice and go to a gig. It was all constantly jamming, but you had to work, so you'd have to have a job because you weren't obviously making money doing music. So I was working in restaurants, which was great during the day, and then nighttime I would play music or I'd just go party. It was all one big party. We loved the bands. The bands are great. It was just I kept coming to Ireland on holiday because my dad lived in Offaly, so I'd come to visit him every year, and I was always really impressed with them. I'm just gonna sound like I'm an alcoholic or something. I was always really impressed how it was like Disneyland for drinkers in Dublin.
That's a good way to put it.
It was at the time, you know, and I'd come here, this is freaking amazing. You know, when you go on holiday to like New York or something, you're like, God, I could live here. This is a really good idea. And you're obviously not working there. And I would come here, and I'd come here every Christmas to see my folks and party down. And then I said, you know, because Seattle was getting really intense. The bands are getting intense. The work was getting tight. Everything was just really just go. And Dublin seemed like such a calmer place at the time. Now this would have been, I moved here in 1999, March 1st, 1999. And it was just one big party here. And I found it very easy to join up in bands. It was much more calm, more relaxed here.
Has it changed since then, the music scene? I mean, let's forget about
the
quarantine.
Because when that time, like obviously I got into the music scene, and it was the big thing about getting in the music scene was just doing gigs. So it was a really organic thing that happened. I started hanging out with a guy named Shay Cotter and Anya Turrell, and those two in Whelan's back in the day, and I hang out and started doing support slots for them. And then a guy named Matt Lunson, who's in a band called One Day International later on, he worked at Eden Restaurant, and he had a pretty big following. He asked me to come support him in Whelan's, and it was a full house. And I supported him playing my own music. And there's a girl in there, and she said, "Oh, you got to go meet this guy, John. He runs this night called Something Spark on Tuesdays, and it's really cool, and he'd love you. So because don't call him early in the morning because he won't get up until about 3 p.m. And she was dead right at the time, you know, because he partied as well. So yeah, and I called him up, and he was just like all ambitious, you know, to get me down there and play. And I think working with somebody like him was a real creative milestone for me, because with John, anything was possible, you know. He put you in your box a little bit if you needed to, but usually he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. How do you do that? How do we do that? You know, we did a lot of shit together. And we're still doing a lot of stuff together. It's great. It's a good partnership. And
you guys were in the project SAC originally. Were you? What?
So yeah, SAC is. I was playing music with a guy named Dara in a band called Chuzzle, and I was playing a couple other little things, and then they needed a bass player, so I jumped in and learned all the songs and did a few tours with them. But SAC were an amazing band. Before I joined the band, unfortunately, I wasn't there for it. I can only hear the stories, but they toured the world twice with Morrissey as a support.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they're well on their way. Like front cover, I think they're front cover in NME magazine, and they were just like, they were flying. They had a couple really big hits here, but in fairness, they're fucking amazing songwriters. Like it's a whole nother level. If you listen to their back catalog, it's just incredible. It's a definitely style. It's musical. It's real. They talk about real things, and they rock out. There's a lot of people would have different albums that they love their most. I kind of love all of them, but they've come out with a new song, and I can't stop listening to it. I sent it to you there. If you want to play it anytime you can, it's so
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah, we're gonna play it after this interview. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I haven't heard it yet, so I'm excited for this. I'm really excited.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, especially haven't heard from them in a long time.
Yeah.
And then so because I started doing that, like there's a lovely guy named Gar Cox who used to run the big open mic here back in the day, and he got a job working in the very first year of the Festival World Cultures in Dunleary as the nightclub operator. So he fell in love and moved to Scotland. And on his way out the door, he said, Keiron, would you do this for me? Would you cover my shift? And I was like, yeah, no problem. No, it's another party. Cool. It was all about the party, you know? And I went down there and I really enjoyed it. I was in charge of a nightclub with international acts. I was like, wow.
Brilliant.
This is cool. And I really thrived in that kind of situation. I had no idea what I was doing. And I think that kind of helped.
Yeah.
I think that really helped on so many levels, because I had no idea really how things are going to play out, how they're going to work out. And I didn't even know how to work a little small PA or anything. I didn't know how to do anything at all. But I freaking just did it because I was really into it, you know? So I figured it was like being a waiter, but with musicians and people partying down, and that's all it was. It's just people have a good time. And then from there, I got a phone call from the people that were running Bewley's Theatre, and they asked me if I would run Bewley's Theatre on the music side of it. So I couldn't believe they gave me a wage and everything, a weekly wage for doing it.
Fantastic.
And I ran a little theater, so I learned how to do booking, sound, lights, literally the ins and outs of running a gig, but on a smaller level, because there's only like 50 people at that. So it's all kind of like things were just flying, and then the picnic came on, and then I started becoming a festival junkie, working in festivals, trying to create festivals. It was a bit of a festival junkie, in fairness. Even the band I was in was all about playing festivals.
What's a festival that stands out for you, or has stood out for you in the past?
Well, obviously the picnic would be a big part of everyone's life, I think. People that would have been there in the beginning, and people, I remember all of them. Even the last one, it was incredible. It's a great band I was following called Warlords of Pez. You probably don't know who.
I've heard of them. Yeah. They're not together anymore, are they?
I don't think so. I was trying to get them together recently, but it wasn't going to happen. But they would get all dressed up and give everyone in the audience Buckfast and make everyone pray to Buckfast. And they were supposed to be from outer space, and it was all theatrical.
I love that stuff. Yeah.
And I think they were like, for the band I was in, they were a big influence on what we were doing. But they were really, they were really dark, but we were really light. So we were all about, we used to pass out seeds to everyone in the audience well before the show, and be a little package say, help us plant seeds, we get everyone on the ground.
This is the Amazing Few, right? Just for people at home, and that's a lovely band, absolutely fantastic band.
Get everyone to plant the seeds in the grass,
Yeah.
And then the next year the grass would be there to be a different color. It was always loads of fun.
And have you ever thought about, like, because you're not performing right now, Keiron, right? You're doing a lot of booking and running some great events and stuff. Have you ever thought about going back to performing again?
I don't know. Like, it was literally the best time of my life. It was so much fun. I mean, every show we crowd surfed, every show we got the audience to make out. It was all interactive, and it was just so much fun. Every show was completely different, and I thought for not having a hit, I thought we were really successful. Like, we got what we wanted. We played all the festivals. We traveled to different countries. We got a little radio play, but not much. We just had a really good time. And we're all really close friends. Like, obviously my wife, who wasn't my wife at the time, she became my wife obviously during the band. We fell madly in love while playing music, which is a great way to be.
Love it. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a great way to start off, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Not like that's a beautiful story, and it works out. It's not a Fleetwood Mac sort of situation. It's a positive.
No, we're still we're in counseling and everything. It's working out.
You have kids.
We're okay.
And you have kids as well, right?
Yeah, I got two little rugrats.
Amazing, dude. I mean, what age are they? 8 and 10. Fantastic. And how has that inspired you with sort of running events and music? How have the kids have they given you a new light, I suppose, an approach to your work? Or has it been a detriment?
No, they make it like you make it so you try to take some time off, because you want to enjoy that. Like, I'm getting older now, and I want to enjoy these finer things in life. But before, it was all just work, and you have to, like, what are you working for? You got to work for something, and it was all about trying to create the biggest, best gigs I could ever do, or the biggest, best this or that. But now it's all about, like, doing really good work, but also trying to have a really good quality time with your family and not be drunk.
Yeah. And I guess that's hard to do especially in the Dublin music scene, right? Because the alcohol is so prominent in Ireland, right? It's tied in.
Yeah, I mean, drunk on work. I don't mean.
Oh, drunk on work. Okay, fine.
Yeah. I apologize.
Yeah.
Geez, not that big of a drinker. But
I used to be, and it was horribly invasive. Yeah, you remember.
Okay. You were great.
Where did we? Do you remember the first place we met? I think I don't know if I met you in the Mercantile. It might have been actually at the Sunday Roast, I think.
Wasn't it at the Oak? When I first met you.
The Oak?
The Oak.
Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. The Mercantile, perhaps.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Because I've stopped drinking because I just enjoyed it too much. It was great for the performance.
You got into health, didn't you, and started working out?
Super into health.
Weren't you doing oh, this is Fia. Say hello.
Hiya, Fia.
Say hello.
How's it going? How are you? Do you want to have a chat?
Woohoo.
Hello. Oh, she's adorable.
No, didn't you start doing yoga classes?
I
Weren't you teaching yoga? I think if people
No,
research right now, they would have find it.
No, that's somebody else. No, that's definitely not me. I did like.
You weren't actually called deMars then either. You were like the leg up or something.
Now you're joking. Now
leg
you're
down.
joking. I think I've done like 5 yoga classes in my life.
Yeah.
Publicly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do it a little bit in the sitting room, like on my own, but I'm not into the classes. Like it's too much effort. You just do it in the sitting room. You can do it yourself, like, you know, just do a few stretches and stuff.
Well,
but,
so if you were to suggest somebody to do yoga, to start yoga, they've never done yoga before, what would you say?
Just like watch some
On
YouTube
YouTube, would you?
videos.
Just
Yeah,
go to YouTube?
Maya Fines, MayaFeinnes. I think she's from Madagascar or something, but she's
See,
very good.
you actually know a lot about it.
I know a little bit.
Somebody who's not taught a class.
I've never had training.
Come on, come clean. I know you did.
I've never had formal training. I would like to probably, because I feel like, you know, I need a reason to sort of stay healthy. And I think if I put myself in a position, it's interesting you mentioned this. It has crossed my mind, and that's why it has crossed my mind, because I feel like it would ground me into it more. And I'd be like, well, you can't go back to drinking, you can't go back to smoking, because I loved all that too much, you know. And I'm only off that kind of stuff like about a year, so I'm still at risk to go back to the debaucherous mode. But so it's like, yeah, teach yoga, and then you can't be a hypocrite, like, you know, you're stuck in it basically. But
Oh yeah. Well, people don't get it. Like this lifestyle is that you're up every night until 3 or 4 in the morning. And then you got to get up again at 7 or something. It gets hard, but you don't even realize that a week has gone by, a month has gone by, a year has gone by. Like, you just been partying all the time. And when you're in this industry, it's very, very easy to slip away.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And even if you are sober, like you're saying, getting drunk on work, like it is so easy to kind of spend easy 10 hours like on the computer doing the multitasking work that is of an event promoter or a musician, even, and stuff like that.
You're alone a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even today, like I spent most of my day on the computer just setting up this show today. Even yesterday, most of the day.
Well, fair play to you. It's a great show.
Thanks. Well, I'm so happy to have you. You know, I'm so happy to be back, doing stuff like this. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you have to get John on definitely as well.
100%, of course, with the return of SAC as well. And like, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to, because you're obviously stuff is opening back up again. So what kind of, you've got a lot of different events happening.
Well, obviously, like everyone else, I think it's been 505 days or something now that we.
Who's counting? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not counting. So it's 504, but I'm already a day ahead. Like 505 days, some shit. Yeah, so we haven't had a gig, and obviously it's like, wow. You know, we've had some live streaming, and thankfully, like the government came together and they helped out a bunch of venues, gave everyone a little bit of support. And it was fantastic, you know, like that would be the LPSS, you know, and that was it was interesting thing what happened when all these people were starting to say we need help, restaurants, bars, artists, the big MCD and the Aikens, and they're all screaming for help, and the venues weren't being looked after at all. And there's Una Malloy, I don't know if you know her from Turning Pirate, she called all the venue operators like myself and Edward Googie and Derek, and she just called all of them and she said, let's have a meeting. And we started this thing called the Live Venue Collective, where everyone worked together. And it was actually just amazing, because traditionally everyone would be in competition with each other. It was a very competitive, secretive kind of working environment. You'd be very friendly with people, but everybody was a closed book. And now we're sitting there, we're going, oh shit, we're all out of work, and we're all, there's nothing we can do about it. What can we do together? And we came together and we created this venue collective where Uno's running it until she had just had her baby. And it was all about a voice for the government and a voice how to navigate through this. And that's when the LPSS came up, and then we just did it again. So I've got 21 shows from it for the Grand Social, which should be very, very cool.
Unreal.
I'm hoping to have a live audience, but I'm kind of preparing not to have one at this stage.
You're doing the live stream as well, right?
Yeah, it'll all be live streamed. So we're doing We're doing a bunch of different festivals. We're launching. So that was the thing, is like, what could I do? You know, I don't want to just put stuff on YouTube and let it sit there. I wanted to do something that was kind of special and make the LPSS kind of work, the grant being the LPSS, make this wad of money work for the future instead of just like spending it. Because the idea is that it's to get everyone back to work, you know, from your sound engineers, your people that are filming, your production people, bar people, the artists, the producers, the directors, everyone back to work. That was the whole point of it. So, but I was like, well, how can I make this work? And then for something else, so I've launched a few festivals from it. So it was a festival we were trying to do before called the Social Unrest Fest, which is more fitting now than it's ever been before.
Definitely.
This is before lockdown, or, you know, before March, or let's do a punk festival and call it Social Unrest Fest because the Grand Social, you know.
Yeah.
Was the idea behind it, and we got to launch that because of the government. And then there's I'm really looking forward to that. This year it's 8 bands, and next year it'll be 40 bands over 3 days. It'll be a complete outrageous Mohawk Central party like you've never seen before.
So that's on the 28th.
Is that the view of your house? Is that the view from your house, or is that like some kind of green screen?
No, that's a green screen.
So I thought you're like Frasier or something. Oh, there you go.
Like Frasier. Well, yeah. I told you I put in effort into this one today, so
Jesus.
Yeah.
I opened the door to let the air.
that's
really let you down.
That's a bit of effort as well. No, I mean, well, no, this is my job, you know. For you, it's supposed to be minimal effort. I put in all the effort.
You're very good at it.
So that's it. Well, thanks very much. No, I appreciate that.
We got loads of great shows. Anyways, Popsicle, which is the idea of like it's the recycling of pop. So it's a soul festival, and so it's R&B, hip hop, jazz, and that's really looking forward to that as well. I can't believe you got that off the ground.
You've got Zaffo, you got Jess Cav, Toshin, Sanita, you got some great artists on there.
Yeah, Maliki will be headlining on the Saturday. It's just a really good lineup.
Is that Maliki? Which one? It's not. I don't know Maliki actually. Are they?
It's like a spoken word music. It's amazing.
Awesome. I have to check him out.
It's on he's on a complete another level. You know,
cool.
Really nice guy, but his music's like. Yeah, definitely check them out. Yeah. It's really, really good.
4th and 5th of September. And how do people get tickets for these events? It's on the Grand Social website, right?
Yeah, just go to grandsocial.ie. You'll find all the information.
You've got some great stuff. Yeah, so the Social Unrest Fest as well. So that's the 28th, 29th of August, right? So you've got loads of bands there as well. Loads of amazing stuff. Tell us.
The only thing is that there's 50 tickets for every show. That's it. No more. Because we might have to give them back.
I know, and it's
we might not have to as well. So.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's still a good price. I mean, that's still very cheap for the fact that you've reduced the amount of people in the venue, but you're still charging a very low price. So fair play to you for still keeping it affordable for people. You know,
we launched another festival called Stratosphere, which is a psych festival.
Nice.
That's gonna be doing that with John Brereton. That's gonna be amazing. It's quite a great lineup. We're about to launch it now, so I'll keep quiet until we do. There's a really cool gig. There's a couple great gigs like NC Lawler on his own. We got Roy Seven back together.
Yes, that's interesting. It's
sold out in like under a minute or something. There's a great band called One Day International. I mentioned them earlier. They were hotly tipped to be like the band of all bands in Ireland. Elbow got them to support them, and they were just flying. But then they were all members of like Villagers, Hosier, Lisa Hannigan. They're all like members of all these real movers and shakers on the music scene, especially 10 years ago. And they just got too busy, so they had to stop doing this project. And every time I see them, I'm like, hey guys, let's get the band back together. I'll put on a gig. And I think I just got it at the right time. Yeah. I got them to agree to it. I'm so excited by this. They're all really like good friends of ours.
It's so good to see you excited as well, man. I'm so delighted for you that like stuff is coming back now. It's still within parameters, but you're making it work, man, which is brilliant.
We're trying our best.
Yeah. Yeah, and
trying our best. There's just so much going on, and it's just fun.
How far do you have gigs? Are you booking next year and stuff under normal circumstances?
Oh man, it's incredible because you have all these gigs like. It's like this never-ending Subway sandwich. You got this big sandwich, and to eat half of it, and then but you still got the stuff inside of it. It's mad. You're still full, so you got to move it up to sandwich. The sandwich is growing and growing and growing and getting more compact. There's no dates left anywhere. You know, bands are normally like they prefer to have a Saturday or playing a Monday.
Sure.
It's just crazy. You know, 2022. If nothing happens, it would be like the greatest year of gigs of all time. People will be like, "Oh my God, what did you do in 2020?" I went to a gig every day.
That's true. What's a gig you'd love to see? Like, it doesn't have to be Ireland-based musician, but what's kind of an artist that you really want to see now? I'm sure we've all developed a hunger for it.
Oh, geez, that's a good one. I'd be torn. I guess from like, I think right at the lockdown, right the night before the lockdown, I watched Arlo Parks play, and I watched Vern and Jane play the same night. I was back and forth, and Vern and Jane are amazing.
They are.
But Arlo Parks, I was like, I really wanted to get into it, but I was so concerned with. It was a sold-out show and how few people were there and how we were all worried about the pandemic. And I was looking around at people like all suspiciously, like, oh shit, I hope I don't touch what they touched. I hope they don't cough. Oh my God, someone just coughed. Did they cough? No, they applauded. Oh no, keep your mouth shut. Oh no. And that's what it was like. And I'd love to see her again because I think she was great. I'm looking forward to seeing SAC in December 23rd. That'll be a really great gig.
That's Grand Social, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm really
Awesome.
just like it could have been in the basement at the granny's house or something. I would have still loved to see him.
Are tickets sold out or are they on sale
I
yet?
think it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's for full capacity.
Cool.
But I would love to see. God, I would love to see George Benson one more time before he goes. He's getting older. I've only seen him once and it was incredible. I'd love to see the Flaming Lips again.
Nice.
Slayer. I'd love to see Slayer.
Such an eclectic mix of artists. What was the last gig you were at?
Arlo Parks.
Yeah, okay. And that was in March, was it? Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
That would have been the last show I'd seen, man.
That's mad. I remember speaking to you in...
We had a secret show recently. I can't tell you anything about it.
Oh, okay.
But it was incredible.
You can just tell us that you had a show.
No, I just happened to walk in a room and there was a show going on.
You're joking me, no way.
Nope, I'm not at all.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
wow.
See, I gotta get out more. I gotta get out to these secret shows, you see.
It was one of my favorite bands. I just couldn't believe it.
And it was just like for a handful of people, is it?
Yeah, 30 people in the room.
That's
I
mad.
just happened to walk in there and they were doing it.
Wow.
Nothing to do with me now.
And what's the situation with, like, it's 100 capacity, is it now in the Grand Social we're talking? Like, how many people can you have in there?
No, man, I don't know. Nobody knows. Like, so we're all going on the guidelines. Like, yeah, this is so cool. It's so cool. Okay, weddings can now have a ceremony and party down for 50 people. Okay, cool. Restaurants are allowed everyone into the restaurants for as long as they want, all night long, into the bars. You know, they're obviously probably a meter apart. I don't really know what the rules are.
Yeah.
If they're all vaccinated or whatever, their little iPad, they can go, yeah, we're all in, and they can just party down all night. But they still haven't opened up the venues for it, which is crazy because the venues are really, really, really organized. So they're all professionals. So it'd be like, you come in and we would be like, hey, okay, you have a vaccination, okay, or you've been tested and you're negative, or you just recovered from COVID, or you're not from Earth and you haven't been affected by it at all. It could be all sorts of shit. Whatever, you get in and then you're seated there, and we had to have the control going, okay, well, we got your ticket, so we know all the information about you. We know where you live and your phone number. So if COVID comes out of this room with 50 people, boom, we'll let you know. But you're only going to be here for an hour. And then you have to go out into the beer garden while we air out the room. So, like, you'd be really organized like that. And you see, like, these, you know, they have these big concerts that they're planning out, little mini festivals, and, you know, they have 20,000 people. And what's real difference between 20,000 people and 50 people? You know, it's just a little bit crazy. I think also I'm frustrated because I'm eager to get back to doing what we do, you know? I think you are as well. So you start picking and choosing your fights, or you're like, just 50 people in the room. Just let 50 people in the room. What's wrong with you? Let 50 people in the room. Can we start with 50 people? Hey, I got an idea. Let's go to 50. You know, and no one's having that conversation, even though we're like, come on, let's do it. So it is frustrating. It's been a long time. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. you know.
Well, fair
But
play to you.
I know that mental health is just as important, and I know that a lot of people are struggling.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
I mean, music
people
is
feel
huge.
like they're not worth it. They feel like, oh my god, I picked this job to being a musician, and it's not worth it.
Yeah.
No one cares. And that's not the truth at all.
I mean, it's become quite evident because of this, right? How unfortunately musicians have been sort of left, and people in entertainment anyway, the promoters, the tech crews have sort of been left to the side, as in like left as a lower tier of importance. Remember that there was like that graphic going around showing the importance of roles, and that was getting its fair rounds. It really did show us the reality of how the government sees the arts. And but so that there was a good thing about that. I suppose now they're more appreciated now, I suppose, and now there's the funding after such a certain amount of time. So perhaps that was required to an extent for us to get that appreciation, or for artists to get that appreciation. But fair play to you for still proceeding with the parameters. Like, you know, I've been getting cold feet. We've been trying to book a day, and I'm like, Keiron,
that's why I'm here. I'm trying to get you to confirm online that we're doing a date.
I knew this was gonna come. Yeah,
I actually don't. I'm not even in the music business. I work in Mickey D's, man. Like, I'm just trying to get you to confirm.
It's just like, confirm, please. Like, I need some confirmations, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Keiron, I can't. It's just, I don't know.
Our conversation last night was about the Beastie Boys.
Yes.
We're trying to come up with a new name for a Beastie Boy tribute act.
Yes.
And I said, what did I say? Stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it was something like that, wasn't it?
I think I said that. Yeah. That was one of the lines where you're like, no.
No, I like that one. I like that one.
No, it's messed up, man. But that's like one of the most famous lines.
I'm gonna have to like trademark that now, because
my
like,
dick in the mashed potatoes.
someone's gonna take that now. You've just given it away, and I didn't even do the graphics yet for it. Like,
well, why don't you ask everybody what a good name is for? Ask everyone right now. Say, what is a good name
perfect
for a Beastie Boys tribute band? Sabotage.
Let us know, chat. Let us know what you think a good name for a Beastie Boy, and that's fair, because I am thinking about it now, and I it's just hard to think about.
The only thing holding us back from doing this gig is your name.
That's true. Well, we have Beastly Boys. Maximillion Foy came up with that. The Beastly Boys. I think that's very cool. You don't like it?
I don't know. See, you have to understand the band, the Beastie Boys. Yeah.
But the Beastly. Oh, okay. So you're talking about, like, is in taking it from a song or a lyric more so than. And does the name matter? I mean, the Bowie band, Heroes from Mars, it's kind of like an amalgamation of, well, it's a song and it's two songs mixed together, in fairness.
Great band.
Pretty decent band, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of those lads. Two of them are doing their EP. They're doing their own original project.
And all the bands you've ever been involved in are amazing. You're an amazing musician and organizer.
Cheers. Well, thank you.
I actually don't know how you do it. You know, watching you on stage after you've organized everything.
It's just like how you do it, man. You do the same thing.
Yeah, no, you're a pretty good player. I just sat there look pretty, you know.
Well, same. Like, the drums aren't that hard, Keiron. You know. I deliberately picked easy bands, like, you know, Bowie drums. It's not the hardest thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I have a different drummer for the Rockstar Karaoke and for the Grand Theft Audio as well. I don't even play drums for those projects. I'd say they need a good drummer.
Grand Theft Audio is one of the. I know the guys before, and they're amazing, by the way.
Yeah, the band needs to start from scratch. It's starting from scratch. We're getting a new lead singer. It's the hardest thing to find in Dublin, and this might be controversial, but I find it very difficult to find a very good, confident frontmen. Very hard to find, you know, with that 80s kind of vibe, that 80s pop almost, you know. It's very big in America. Americans seem to be brought up with an immense amount of confidence, an immense amount of projection and swagger, and I'm seeing it more in Dublin though, in fairness, with the colleges. Like BIM, for example, is training confidence in singing, and I know it's not the end all be all in artistry. I know that there's so many, but it's what I need as a cover project. I'm looking for that. It's not as prevalent, but it's interesting, you know. It's interesting the search goes on, I suppose, you know.
Yeah, completely.
We got the Beastie Boys okay, so there's Paul in the chat. Yeah, Paul Downey, who's one of the vocalists, one of the guys.
What did he say? I can't see it.
He said Beastie Boys represent. Dave Duggan said Bestiality Boys.
Oh my God! I knew Dave would say something like that. That's a very Dave. That's a very you thing to say, isn't it?
It is very.
You freaking messer.
The Measty Boys. I can see what you're doing there, like deMars. Yeah. Anyway, keep going, guys. Keep going. Yeah, we're
Keep
here,
going.
we're here all evening. But no, listen, I really do appreciate you taking the time, Keiron, popping on for a little bit of a chat. We always have these
Pleasure,
lovely
man.
chats anyway, and it's just nice to publicly have a chat with you in front of everybody. And also, I just want to say, like, a massive thanks for all the support you've given me over the years. I mean, you did take a chance on me for sure on like a couple of occasions with a few of events before you really knew me as a sort of project manager.
Oh man, you're just all you're full of enthusiasm. You're like, how could people say no to you?
I don't know. I've been told no before.
Not by me.
Never by you. And I love that
No.
reinforcement. You're an absolute inspiration, I have to say, to me and to so many people in the chat as well. Like, people are really saying some lovely things. Ziggy Stardust from Mars, who is the vocalist in the Bowie band. Paul Archbold, you know him from, I think you might know him from One of the Boys or Thick as Thieves. Back in the day, he played an event for you. And he says, Keiron's an absolute legend, and thanks for all the gigs at the King Kong Club back in the day. Always made the bands feel like superstars before taking the stage. That's awesome. That's an awesome statement. Wow.
Yeah, those are fun days.
Making artists feel like superstars. You really
Yeah.
do, man. You bring out really the best in people, I have to say. So fair play to you, dude. You're like a shine of light in the industry, because there was a lot. I think, can we leave on one thing, actually? Because I don't want to take too much of your time, because I'm loving this chat, by the way. Like, what is there any kind of tip you have, or something like in your back pocket tip for musicians out there, like in Dublin? I know the COVID time kind of doesn't really, and no tip can help you in this time, but like on a normal circumstance, like what do you look for in a band, or what should they do, like as a booker, maybe like what kind of, something like that. I don't know.
Being really nice helps.
Okay, well, yeah, that's
Oh my god,
people
yeah,
forget
being nice
that.
helps. Yeah, no, being nice helps just to get the initial conversation. The thing is, like, I don't know. Often you get an email and you might be running 10 different things, and you have 10 different emails for 10 different things, and you get an email from a band and like, yeah, check us out, and here's our bio, blah 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 blah, we'd love to play at your event. And then you get that email 10 freaking times for 10 different things, and you're like, man, they didn't even take the time to figure out what it is I'm doing here. Why am I even going to bother taking the time looking at their bio? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a strange thing, the ego on that, So I think my advice is to that, and I tell everybody, is you make it personal. If you want some press, then make sure you're checking out their website first, and liking their posts, getting to know what they're doing first, and engaging in their island of love, their ego, and making them feel good, and then hitting them, go, hey, I'm doing this gig, I'm like mine, blah blah blah, and try to get a little bit of love back. And that's the way it should be working. Everyone expects that you're going to get something for nothing, and obviously you don't have the money to pay for things, so feed people love. That's one thing. The other thing is try to be as honest as possible if you can. That would be another one. Yeah. I think just work really hard, it's there's so many different things. I know that, like, people used to ask me how the band would get in all these festivals. You're always playing these festivals, and in fairness, I knew a lot of the people in the festivals, but there was one festival, and I'm not even gonna say the name of it, the festival we try to get in every year. We get Electric Picnic, we're playing big stages, we're playing, we're headlining the Kilkenny Arts Festival, we're doing all these like great festivals, but we had a few tricks up our sleeve to get these gigs. One is that we would email or contact the festival organizers, and we would say, yeah, we're the Amazing Few, blah blah blah, we play this kind of music, it's psychopop, it's really a lot of fun, we put on these interactive shows, but we also do a kid show during the day, and they'd freaking eat that up, because that was a big problem in festivals. They couldn't get kids entertainment. Were we performers for kids? No, but all we did was jam, and our music was really fast and upbeat, and we just make up shit.
Love it.
And I get everyone to act like they were an airplane, and we go running through the fields and come in.
That's innovation.
Everyone on the ground, and it was just like, the thing with kids is that you can't fake it. You have to you have to really keep their attention, or you lose them. You start drifting, like, oh no, they can tell you're faking it. So you have to really, really get into it. It was a great gig, but you'd make some serious money for it compared to your own original stuff, this band can, yeah. And so all of a sudden you're all playing these festivals everywhere. But there's a festival that I really wanted to play because I knew everyone that ran the festival. I knew the owner of the place. I knew everybody. They're all friends of mine. But every year I'd send in, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, nothing, zero. And then one year I couldn't believe I even said that. I was like, hey, what's the story? How come I can't even play? I work with you. You know I work with you. Like we're in Festival World Cultures together every year. Like we sit by side with each other. Surely you can tell me, you know, why we're not playing your festival. And then that person said, I can't believe you just asked me that. And I was like, oh, Jesus. Years ago. And then I was like, wait a minute, man. You know what?
It's a pretty legitimate question, like.
Yeah, but it was like, you know what? I've tried and tried and tried and tried. They probably just don't freaking like it. Like the music.
Yeah.
And then there's a real interesting thing. It's like, okay, after the third time of trying something with somebody, if they don't like it, and this is something I learned from that. I didn't know this before. My ego is in the way going, oh my God, why don't they like their music? We have so much love in our music. We love our music, blah, blah, blah. And it's actually, no, they just didn't like it. And I totally get it now. And that's the thing. If somebody doesn't like it and they don't respond to you 3 times, then walk away. No one's hurt. It's not like you're being a jerk or they're being jerks. They just don't dig your tunes.
Yeah.
That's totally cool.
Do you think it's fair for somebody to actually say that, I wonder? Because should they just say, would a suitable reply be like,
but people,
sorry,
I don't know.
Or is that
it would be nicer, I think it would be nicer if people said, listen, I'm not really into that kind of music for this event. That kind of music wouldn't be great for this event. Like I had this guy send in music yesterday, and it was literally the darkest stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. And I was trying to like, oh my God, it was so dark. I'll send you a private link after this. Literally the darkest. It was like something out of one of those movies where they actually really kill people. I just couldn't believe it. And I was like, how the hell am I going to tell this person that's the darkest thing I've ever heard in my life? And I really don't want to even be in the room with them.
That could be a compliment.
Yeah, I don't even want to be. I don't even to hear my voice and put a hex on me of some sort.
Oh yeah.
So it's dark now. Like I would have no problem with a band coming in and singing about Satan or singing about drugs, or I would have no problem. Like whatever, that's cool. It's gimmicky, so to speak.
I'm intrigued. I want to hear this now.
But that was definitely I'm still twisted over it. I heard it the other night. I had a couple of beers and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me?"
Well,
like I don't care. People can play whatever they want to. We have a rule though in our place is that there's no any. This sounds bad, but I put it out there that any music that's derogatory towards women, it would make me a hypocrite with my 2 girls and the choices I've made in my life. So I don't openly book that kind of music, you know, and I don't book anything racist at all. If it sounds like I just do my best, you know, it just would make me a hypocrite. And they made that decision around lockdown, I think, you know, because a lot of rap music from Ireland, not a lot of traditional rap music from Ireland, I found at the time that I was getting, I don't even know if it's from Ireland, but the stuff I was getting in the mails, I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Do people really slap your bitch up? Do people really, you know, and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. You know, why would I do this? And so I think that you can't dictate what people write about or sing about or anything, but you can, you can openly have that conversation with yourself. Go, do I actually want to be involved in this?
Yeah, I mean, it represents yourself as a booker, right? So ultimately, you have a right to decide that. You know, there's nothing wrong.
Even
with that.
if the artist was going to sell out the place 20 times over,
it's not the priority really in this case.
Well,
right?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's.
You need it.
Why I'm not the richest person in the world. I don't know, but
you need to have principles. I think, you know, for sure. And
as somebody in this game, you have very few principles.
I like to think I have a few. Although after a few beers they can go out the window. But it's great. Like, I mean, it's a hard job. You know, you are constantly pestered, and you're constantly your attention's always tries to be pulled in certain directions. So you do need to have a filter system, I think. You know what I mean? And it is unfortunate, the fact that there is, I suppose, a bit of a limitation, right? The fact that there is so many artists out there, right? So many amazing artists that just don't get to see the light, really, or get.
Man, it's incredible. The hip hop scene in Ireland is amazing, man. You know, the R&B scene here, the all the like the singer-songwriters that come out of this country, just like Jackie Kennedy is like, wow. All these like amazing artists coming up, and you're just like, holy shit, you know? Did you hear the new Sprint song yet?
I've been it's been
so
popping up in
good.
my Instagram, their advertisements,
really
but I haven't
good now.
heard it yet. It's great, is it? Yeah. I've known they're around for years. I know them since, oh geez, I know
They
them
were
about
called
6
something
years.
else before.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the girl, I forgot her name now. She's awesome.
Carla Chubb.
Yes, Carla. Yeah. So she played a couple of gigs for me before. I
No,
can't
but, like,
remember their name before.
I think they're
now.
really good.
They are great.
Yeah.
They are great. Yeah, no, they pop up now and then in the Instagram ads, but I just don't get around to listening to the songs. So, but they always come up with
so
some
much
great
fun.
stuff, and their music videos are great, aren't they? Like they're so creative with their music videos and their live performances. I remember they put like glitter on the floor, Tom, and I think that was a thing that they did every gig. But yeah,
It was kind of a big
very
deal too.
innovative.
Like she'd actually put down her beer for that one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like a build up and stuff like that. So I like that. That's definitely, I get it. Like that's your vibe as well, is like what draws to you is kind of what the Amazing Few kind of were, right? Is that kind of it's not just the music, it's the it's the performance, right? It's the entertainment factor, which kind of stands out for sure. And I love that as well with running events, as you see, like just to make it a little bit interesting and stand out from, let's say, the conventional. Not to say the conventional is wrong or anything. It's just the way we vibe, right? It's just something a little bit interesting. So please God, we get to do some events together. I'm building the bands anyway, Keiron. Okay, so just
you
so you
better
know,
be.
I'm saying it publicly, guys. Chat, you hear me saying it as well. So there's proof. I can't back away from this. You know, I'm building some stuff in the background. We're gonna have some gigs in the Grand Social. Please God, sooner than later. And listen, I wish you the very best with all of your upcoming events, Keiron. I'm going to post up the link to the Grand Social website. Guys, Grand Social, thegrandsocial.ie. Is it? Or is it the grandsocialdublin.ie? What's the website you have up there? I'm going to paste that in the chat anyway.
Is there somebody else in the room with you?
No,
You can It's amazing. It's like a producer in the background
it's all me.
looking at you, going, "Okay, you got 5 seconds."
No, this is
Five,
all. This is
four.
my inner monologue. Just tells me when to just like hurry
It's
up.
amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. You
Man,
want to
you
see?
really-
I can't
You
even.
need your own TV show, man.
Let
I'm
me
convinced.
show you quickly. I'm probably going to mess everything up here. But
Yeah,
like,
show
this
me
is-
your-
This is. Let me unplug.
Oh my
this.
god.
I'm probably going to mess everything up here. But so this is like my setup, like three
Oh my
screens.
god. Are you seeing this, people?
There's-
That's amazing. It's like a spaceship.
Yeah, there's my lights. So a bit was invested to make this, and I took a break from the flipping thing after I got a new camera. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Because I was doing the transmission TV stuff, which was great. It's going
Yeah.
well. It's just like, I wanted something a bit regular. But look, I'm looking forward to getting back into Grand Social, man. I really do miss it. And like, thanks again, once again, for all the opportunities. You've got some great events coming up. So guys, check out that website. The link is in the comments section there. Nick Joyce and the Sonic Gypsies says interesting chat. Perspective is everything. Really, really cool. Glad you guys are enjoying the chat. Keiron, is there anything else you want to close off on actually before we love you and leave you? And thanks again for popping onto the show.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Tell us about SAC quickly. Tell us this. How about introduce the song I'm about to play actually?
Okay, hold on, let me just tell you what it's called. Make sure I get it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it here in the
I
chat.
keep playing it all the time. Yes, I got it there. What a Way to Live. Now, that's the name of the track, and it actually says it all right there. It's kind of like the way I was described to it, but I've heard John describe it, and I've heard Tony, the drummer, describe it. It's about the modern trials and tribulations of a family man. It's freaking amazing though. I wish I was still in the band just to even play this song. It's just so good.
What did you play in the band? I never asked you
Bass.
that. Sorry?
Bass.
You played bass?
Yeah,
Cool.
not very well either.
You don't have,
I
you don't
I
have to
only
play
got the
bass
gig 'cause
well,
I was
right?
Nice. I was like, got the gig because I was nice. I got on with everybody. That's all.
That's awesome. That's great. So, What a Way to Live by SAC. We're going to play that song right after this. Keiron, listen, have a great start to your... What is it? It's Monday. Have a great start to your week, brother. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation.
Okay, man. Rock and roll. Talk to you later.
Peace, brother. See you later. Bye-bye. All right, guys. The amazing Keiron Black. What an awesome dude. So happy to have connected with him live on the show. Long overdue, very long overdue to have our chats publicly displayed for you all. It was great to get an insight into a few things by Keiron there. Obviously, guys, if you don't know Keiron, he is the current booker of the Grand Social, and he's also done so many fantastic things for the Dublin music scene, guys. So his bio, if you missed it at the start, it's full length, and all merits to him, all the hard work he's been putting in to the Dublin music scene. It's unreal. The Grand Social website's there, guys, for any of the events that are popping up. Yes, there are events happening over there, so do check it out. There's some kind of mix between online and attending events, so there's a chance you can actually go to physically watch a band. Some amazing nights were mentioned there by us. So do check them out. I'll see if I can read out a couple of them. So the Social Unrest Fest, 28th and 29th of August. Some fantastic artists: Skinner, The Arts Rats, Scattered Ashes, The Love Buzz, The Outcast, Hawk, Slightly Dishevelled, and some great bands. Some bands which I haven't heard before as well, I'll admit. So it's great to see some awesome bands in there. So Pop Cycle and the Soul Tree, another great little mini festival happening. So that's the 4th and the 5th of September. We got Maliki on Saturday, and on Sunday we got Sanita, Jess Cav, Zaffo, Bobby Arlo, Toshin, so many other great artists that we love dearly here on deMars Live, guys. Don't go anywhere. We've got live music here right now as well. We've got the Amazing Brew. We were talking about the Amazing Few. Now we've got the Amazing Brew. So let's get Brew on board here, guys. So glad you've tuned in. I hope you are enjoying the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're long from over. Look at us. We're a bit delayed. Doesn't matter. What else you be doing on a Monday night? So happy to be back with deMars Live, by the way, guys. It's been ages. We're going to be back every Monday. Please God, unless some weird stuff happens. But that is not going to happen. I'm not going to let any weird shit happen. We're also going to do a little bit of crack with you guys at home, by the way. We're going to do one of our segments called Who Wants to Win a Few Bob? Yes, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but who wants to win a couple of bob, basically. So we're going to bring that in. Maybe we'll play it with Brew. So hang around. Loads of good stuff happening. So let's see if we can get Brew on. I'm going to just send him the invite link and see if he pops in. I don't think I sent him one, so let's try and get him in there. Let me know what you thought about the conversation with Keiron, what you thought about the conversation with Durtburd. Some great musicians and great people on the show today. Let me see if I can throw Brew in here. But it's great to see us all in the chat, guys. Great to see you, Mick. Great to see you, Paul Downey. Staying tuned in. Viking Promotions, a wonderful track. All right, they're so much fun. Let's play this song by Sack, who have just come back together. And Keiron Campbell used to play bass, as he said, for that project. And also John Brereton is who we know from the Grand Social, is the guitarist for that project as well. So let me just load that up nicely so it looks nice on the screen at least. So don't go anywhere. We got live performance popping on very shortly by the wonderful Brew. Brew's in the chat. Brew, I sent you the link there. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'm gonna just pop this in and play this for you here. Okay, here we go. This is What a Way to Live by Sack.
And the river's at its longest, where the banks are the man with the van has a plan up his sleeve, and it's putting his family first. Wow, wow, look what it's done to you. Turn a man to a boy who cries foul every time he hears what's true. But there's no place in your head, space for angels or heroes. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. There's a killer in the air, and your head says 103, but you have to keep on working, crushed by wheels of industry, and the screams are getting louder. Try your best to keep it calm, but now's no time for leaders. Best be mutton dressed as lamb. Wow, wow, look what it's done to you. Turn a man to a boy who cries foul every time he hears what's true. But there's no place in your head, space for angels or heroes. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. Wow, wow, look what it's done to you. Turn a man to a boy who cries foul every time he hears what's true. But there's no place in your head, space. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a way, what a way, what a way to live. What a
Unmuted.
All right, that was the awesome Sack with their recent release, What a Way to Live. And I'm joined in the studio with the amazing, the wonderful, the one and only Brew. What's
Hey.
up?
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No.
I think it's a wonderful, amazing Sack. Hey.
It's you, Brew. You are on the show. You are live, as you can see. You're sitting on the couch there.
Oh yes, yeah. These stream gigs, whatever. See, this is the only problem. This poxy COVID lark. You got a gig from your front room. I don't want to be in my. The whole point of playing a gig is so I can get out of the house and play a gig somewhere. You know what I mean?
I know, man.
I don't want to be playing in my house. My dirty apartment. No, it's a mess.
Well, we're used to it now on this show, right? We've had you so many times.
I don't really. Yes, folks. It is a grease mirror. In case you want. Wait, which way am I pointing? Am I this way? No.
I think it's mirrored, is it?
It's mirrored.
We don't know. Well, how are you keeping, Brew? What's the story? How's things with you?
I'm chilling. I'm getting my goo on, as you can see.
Got the goo goos on.
I've got the Goo Goo Dolls from Buffalo, New York. Yeah, boy, that's right.
Did you go to that gig in 2008?
Dude, do you see how many gigs won this shirt? Yep, I went to all of them. Hashtag stalker.
What's the first?
Well,
What's
maybe
the
two.
What's the first gig you want to go to after all this shite?
The first gig? Oh gosh, let's see. The first local gig or a big gig or
Whichever. Maybe you can pick a local and a big one.
Okay, well,
makes you feel
if it's well, if it's a big one, I mean, hopefully it'd be something like, I don't know, I wouldn't mind seeing Cinderella again, or maybe a Def Leppard or something that really kicks ass. Something to get my ears
Def
to
Leppard
bleed.
would be awesome. Yeah, I seen Def Leppard.
Yeah, the live show's incredible.
Did you see Def Leppard with Alice Cooper there in the Tree Arena? Was it with Alice Cooper? I remember seeing
Alice Cooper. Wait a minute. I've been to so many.
Or did I see Alice Cooper with Roger Waters and I'm mixing them up?
That was no. It sounds more Alice Cooper with Def
Leppard makes makes sense, right?
Although Roger Waters, that could be
true. I think there was like some weird. Oh no, because Tin Lizzy, I think, were supporting Def Leppard with another band back in the Tree Arena a few years ago. Unreal gig anyway. Def Leppard, I'll go to a Def Leppard gig with you, no bother.
Yeah,
well, I go to any gig with you, in fairness, at this stage.
Well, you have been to a gig with me. Remember we saw ZZ Top together that one time, remember?
Of course,
got some free tickets, courtesy of Tommy Rocket there from Stone Trigger.
Yes. And you brought me, man. I'm so honored.
Yeah, you got kidnapped. We destroyed your soul forever.
Best kidnapping ever, for sure. And the thing was, actually, I didn't want to leave. Remember, I was still hanging around towards the end. I was like, I don't want to leave this. Because it's such an awesome venue as well.
Yeah, it was cool and stuff, And let me see. Local band. Oh gosh, there's so many. Maybe if I can put them all in one gig, we can get Future Fears and get Keiron Jones in there and all my favorite local bands all together. Emma Hines. She's playing apparently Wheeling. She's playing Wheeling soon. And Emma Hines?
No,
Emma Hines.
I don't think so.
Yeah, together, very amazing, absolutely amazing. So I think she's supporting some big band at Whelan's upstairs.
Okay.
I think September,
I know
October.
Whelan's are doing some gigs now. Yeah, I haven't seen the list yet.
So they'll should be doing that, and any band will do. Any band will do.
I mean,
any band will do. Yeah.
Look, once things open up, please God, whatever. But there's gonna be gigs every day of the week, right? There has to be.
Hopefully it'll be free.
Hopefully free. Yeah, well, hopefully the government will bleed and subsidize the fucking thing.
Yeah,
they're giving a bit of bob away, aren't they? So.
Well, I don't know about. I never trust the government, so they didn't help before the lockdown, so I don't know what they're.
They only helped when they became under scrutiny, when it was evident how little they cared about the industry, right? And then they started giving away a few grants. But compared to what is required, it was a very small percentage, right? Yeah,
it was, and then there was kind of some dodginess going on there as well with the grants and stuff. But we won't get into that. But that's the way. This is rock and roll. You got to make your own path and do your own thing, and just get up there and rock, And some bands are doing it, and some, well, they're not, and And I don't think about the ones who are not. I just think about the ones who are, and and just you just do your thing, and if they won't let you play, you just play anyway.
Well, speaking of playing, brother. What do you think? You want to crack out a couple of tunes?
Yeah. This is a rare performance, so if you're all recording this, because to me, this is firewood. I never play acoustic. I don't even know why I bought one. And then only to find I have a fireplace, but it's not real. And then I was going to test this out in the fireplace. That's messed up, isn't it? No offense to all you acoustic players out there, but this is very rare because it's so hard to rock out. I'll just play anyway. All right. So.
I love a brewski. Take it away. Play. Give us a play whatever you want.
You're talking about 80s, some 80s stuff there. Here's a classic 80s song for you. This is Melt With You. Moving forward, choosing all my friends. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mission lights. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. of better lives, the kind that never hates. Trapped in a state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race. Never comprehending the race that's long gone by, bye, bye. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Let's go now. The future is open wide. I'm humming. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. And there's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I threw an extra one in there. Hey. What can name that little nicked riff at the end there? I'll buy a few drinks.
Awesome. Nice one, dude. Thanks for
that. That was Melly. I heard the interview with Keiron. I know Keiron. I've always here before he was. So,
you were in Ireland before Keiron?
Chalo,
Is it a competition of who's here first? Is it?
Well, he kind of arrived here in the good old days, and I was already here when we were back in the poor days when you can get pissed on a fiver and stuff, and those to me there were better days if you ask me. So you can get nice cheap booze, and the bands were amazing, and every gig there was bands on, and every member, bands went to each other's bands. So if you were just a regular punter, you had to get there really early so you can get in, because the venue would be full of every guy from every single band in town is just at least one member, and so it was kind of a race to to get in there. So,
well, it's amazing you have that perspective, right? Isn't it, from like all the past sort of growth, I suppose, and the change.
Well, I heard what he was saying as well. The whole thing about graduate different venues and how things are, how things were compared to what they are today or what they were before, pre-COVID and stuff, But I think you have to come back, if you're a band starting out, you just don't play the Button Factory when you're 17. You kind of start off the smaller venues. So there's a venue for every style of music, really.
That's the great thing about Dublin, isn't it? Is the fact that there are those sort of like smaller venues, but they still hold, like, they're still respected, the venues, right?
Oh yeah. Awesome. You had the underground, the original underground. You probably know the newer underground in Panic, but there was an original one where Club Lapellos used to be, and I'm telling you, it was soaked with Smithwick's beer, and the carpet. It was carpeted. So don't flick your cigarette, or else you might.
A lot of juices in the carpet.
Oh, you can feel the vibration and the electrical currents, But it was great crack, though. Some amazing nights in there, and what else? You had the attic, which was kind of dodgy because if you're a drummer, if you fell backwards, you really fell off the building and 3 stories high, and I guess you died. No, you might get hurt. Well, some die, but
that was rock and roll, right?
This is probably why I don't play drums, just in case
I could never imagine you behind a drum kit, Brew.
You know what? It's the funny thing. I go to drum clinics, and in a band where the drummer goes for a piss, and everybody decides to have a go in the drum kit. For some reason, I never do. I don't know what it is. Yet I go to drum clinics, and plus the drummers tend to be good drinking buddies with me because I can talk about drums all day. I say, yeah, did you know there's 2 types of clutches?
Yeah, quick.
And they're like, wow, man,
quick
you know
release
about
and,
that?
and the normal screw-on ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the
I
only
never liked the
problem
quick
is,
release ones actually. I had a quick release because they didn't have normal ones in, but I never really
well,
liked
some
them.
people don't know that. That's why I tell drummers, y'all gotta buy two because because I think was it the King Kong Club? Not sure. There's one night, some band night. They didn't have a clutch, so you had to bring your own clutch. But then they didn't realize that.
No, sorry. I get you. There's different sized ones as well. So Tama are a little bit thicker than the every other one. I think it's Tama that do it. So if you bring in a Tama clutch, it won't fit on a Pearl.
It won't. And then there's some people that are only Pearl people. Then you have some people that are Tama people. And then there's me. Going all these drums. I find the drums fascinating. That's probably why all the songs are very drums driven because I kind of. I do write for guitar, but at the same time, I kind of, the drums are meant to be exciting, and so I always kind of keep in mind.
A lot of your writing is obviously, rhythm guitar based, so it ties in with the drums, And what instrument would you play if you had a choice? Like, would drums be that instrument? Like, if you weren't in the lead singer role, what would you?
Well, that was all an accident as well. Because I wanted to be a bass player, oddly enough. That was the weirdest thing. I wanted to play bass because when I was in the church and stuff, the Haitian band, from Haiti, they had all their instruments down in the basement of the church, and there was no cases, so I did just go there and just stare at the bass as opposed to guitar and stuff, And so I thought I was going to be going for a bass. But it was too heavy.
That's good you didn't. I mean, you could have still been a songwriter on bass. Bruce says, think Bruce should go on The Voice. If all fails, maybe Love Island.
Well, if I go on Love Island, I'm probably the only guy wearing a shirt.
Would you? First Dates were looking for people. Would you? I'd love to see you on First Dates. I think you'd be great at that. Do you ever actually?
I can't get a date. Know me. What? Are they gonna pay someone to give me a date?
No, you get paid.
I
you also get notoriety. Like, you get to be known, and you can promote your art. Rebecca Locke, she's a musician and a singer-songwriter. She went on to First Dates. It's just down there by the docks, like the restaurant. Do you ever think of doing reality show? Because you're quite
isn't this reality right now? Is it? Isn't this reality?
It's only like 9 people watching.
But
9 great people, by the way. Thanks for watching.
Nine people have 10 friends each. Be very careful. Like Keiron, I think Keiron missed this because back in the day you could have a small gig, you rock your ass off the gig, and those 10 people that turned out, there's 9 people in this case, they all have 10 mates each. So your next gig is full of 90 people. Then 90 people turns into 180 people.
But nobody's going to talk about this after this. They're just going to be they're just going to log off and just go to sleep and forget about it. Whereby, with First Dates, you've got a couple of thousand people watching you, as in more, millions of people will watch that. It's crazy.
Yeah, but how many people those days will put out? So I don't know.
Loads.
I don't need.
For you? You're a bleeding
catch. I don't need a date. I need a band. That's why I don't need a date. I need this. Well,
you don't go for the date. You just go for the promotion, and then you pretend you're looking for the date. You chat some poor guy up, get a couple of free drinks, you get a free meal. Bob's your uncle. Everybody knows Brew from Dublin now. All of a sudden, your Instagram blows up. Your Facebook blows up.
It's already blown up. It's already. I'm already.
Blow up more. You can always get better.
I'm already infamous.
Am I? No.
Yeah.
A little infamous. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and let's face it, they'd walk out because I'd turn up at the day wearing this, thinking, "All right, night out," and this where do you think we're going? The Pippers? Yeah, I hope so. Pippers, nice one. No, we're going to some fancy. I don't want no restaurant, dude. But listen, where are the hard rock bands? I want my ears to bleed. I want to do a few shots, and chill, get more ears bleeding with the music, and then hopefully end up at a nightclub where you can, rave out all night, and bang some banging tunes.
I think Brew for First Dates for sure. But anyway, look, we'll talk about it next time. Herbert, do you want to do one more tune for us? What do you think? I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Let's see. What should I do? Well, Keiron's off in Seattle. Should we do? No, that's my Seattle story. Yeah. Okay. How about some Clash? Yeah, the Joe Strummer.
Awesome. Yes.
We need Joe Strummer alive. He'd sort all this.
Do you want to tell us
all this madness out?
Do you want to tell us a quick story on Joe Strummer? How you ran into him?
Well, I've been worshiping Joe Strummer for since high school, you know what I mean? And it's kind of and then suddenly I'm in London, living in London, and I met him 2 years before I came back to Dublin, and I was saying to him, "Oh my God, you're Joe Strummer," and oh my God, And then I was talking about this idea for a band I had called Blue Sun. And then we were talking about it for ages. And he's like, you got to get back to Dublin and form that band. And then we were going to do some gigs together or whatever. And then 2 years after forming Blue Sun, he had passed away, sadly, But yeah, it's kind of weird. I got Joe Strummer's approval to get a band together because we talked about it. 'Cause I told him I had this idea for a band. And it was like, oh, really? And he was kind of like, and I was just in awe just watching him talk and just like, but he was so normal as well, very sound and, dead straight with you and just kind of, no BS, I mean, he just tells it like it is, so there you go. So it's kind of cool. That was a chance meet. I didn't think I'd meet him in his home ground of West London, that was kind of a total fluke, but that changed my life forever. And then, but I wonder, would I've come back to Dublin? Well, I always come back here anyway. Right. But it was kind of weird. I had the conversation with him, and he said, "Yeah, I think you got to get back to Dublin, mate, and get that band going, And so maybe I'll approach the surviving members of the Clash and tell them about the story, and
maybe you'll start a band with them, maybe.
Yeah, hey, start a band with them.
You can all go to first dates together.
We could all go on first dates and trash the place.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Then
there you go. Yeah. And then they'll say, should we stay or should we go?
What?
Let's go trash the place and then
all right.
Stay, trash the place and then go. There you go. So this is should I stay, should I go? That's so planned, is it? Well, whatever. Yeah. Let's go. Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll keep you till the end of time. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease. Have me when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine, the next it's black. So if you want me off your back, so come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble. And if I stay, it will be double. So you gotta let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you want me, set me free. Exactly who am I supposed to be? Don't know which clothes even fit me. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, go ahead, do the fandango. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. And if I stay, it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Go on first dates. I ain't going no date. Listen.
It's gonna happen, man. I'm gonna book it for you. Fuck it.
I gotta buy booze. I just need some booze, a free meal, and then I'll just piss off somewhere else.
So thanks so much for popping on. I know it's just a couple of tunes.
It's all right. Next time I play the electric, and hopefully, bring the band. The acoustics are well and good. Nothing against singer-songwriter. It's just not. It's so hard.
It's not your style. Yeah, no, that's it. No,
and I'm sitting down as well in my cage. Do
you want to play a quick game? Do you want to play some? Do you want to play
Who wants to win booze? I mean, Bob.
Who wants to? Yeah, exactly. Who wants to win a few bob? Do you want to play that, guys? You can get involved as well.
And this is why I can't be on Made in Chelsea. I'm too skint, so I can't be on that reality show.
We'll get you a few bob, and we can get you on Chelsea.
All right, skin to Chelsea. I can play the skin character.
Absolutely. There's a place for everybody.
You know what? My London life actually started in Chelsea. A lot of people don't know that.
Did it?
Yes, I was there before all them mofos. You know what I mean?
No
I was
way.
raised in Chelsea. I mean, half of them weren't even born. Whatever. This is my street, y'all. That's my pub. The pub I used to work at is on the show.
Look at
I used to work in that pub with the typical, boozer. So maybe I'll get a little gaff, and be in Chelsea. I could be the new character and fuck everybody up.
Lovely. All right, let's get you on the fucking show. Let's do this, guys. This is how to win. What is it? What's the name of the thing? Who wants to win a few bob? That's it.
Yes, and yes, my ass is close. Therefore, let's go for it. Okay. Oh, what is this? This is you have to guess what it is? Oh. I see it. Okay. I thought that was a question.
Oh, right.
I thought
that was our
a question.
intro.
Oh, I thought that was a question.
No, now, do you see the question on the screen there?
Yes, there we go. Yes. Which of these words does not exist? I think it's D. Pote.
Sorry, I just launched the intro again. Right, sorry, what is it? Which of these words do not exist? Yeah, sorry, which one?
It's D. D, yes. Show me the money. I'll take 10, Chuck, for $10,000. Is it dollars or euros? Wait a minute.
I think it's pounds.
Oh, okay.
All right, you got it right. You're on 100
100
hypothetical euros.
Monopoly money, okay.
All right. Who steals from the rich and gives to the poor? Guys in chat, you are welcome to pop it in there because Brew can't see the chat, so.
No, I could see the question. Yeah. The chat. Yes.
Don't read the chat. Don't read the chat.
It used to be me stealing from the rich, but my tights didn't fit, so I'll say Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Okay, that's
one. B. C. Robin Hood.
Is that your final answer?
Robin Hood for 20,000.
Okay. Oh shit! Wait, what?
C.
I don't know how to control this.
C. Yeah, that's it. You're on.
Final answer. Robin Hood. You got it.
Robin Hood. Final answer for 25.
200 stars.
All right, 200,000.
Fantastic. Fair play to you.
All right.
All right. When do you use a capital letter?
Oh, at the beginning of the sentence.
Tough, lads. This is tough.
At the beginning of the that's not fair because I'm an English teacher, so I should know this.
You should.
Well, I can tell you what the kids never do. They never use a capital letter. That much I do know. So,
Is that your final answer?
I'll say B for the crack, even though it's wrong. That's for the kids. Never.
The game will be over if you say it wrong. But you have lifelines. You have 4 lifelines. You got the audience. You get to phone a friend. You get.
Oh no, in that case, C then. Okay, C. But the kids, most kids would say B. And when I say kids, I mean university kids as well. That's messed up, but that's just me. I don't know.
You got it right.
All right, 300 yo-yos.
Fair play to you, man. All right, the next question: which punctuation mark do you use at the end of a sentence if you want to ask a question?
Okay.
What? Seriously? What the fuck is this bullshit?
These are difficult questions, aren't they?
No.
I think it's B. It's B, isn't it?
Let's get the music. Got a bit of tension here, guys.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's B, but if it is Spanish, the question mark goes at the front of the sentence upside down, and then it goes to the end of the sentence right side up in Spanish.
That is true.
I think the Portuguese is the same as well, maybe,
I don't think Portuguese do that.
Yeah, they don't want to confuse people. Hey, 500 yo-yos. This is enough to buy dinner for a date for myself.
In which city was the King Clovis baptized?
Uh-oh. King Clovis baptized.
Guys, you can type into the chat if you want, but Brew's not going to see that.
Can I get help in the chat? Can I get help? I don't know.
Yeah, we can ask the audience.
Is there anyone in the chat that knows this answer? I'll give a third of the money away for the right answer. Okay. I'm gonna guess London, but maybe we should ask the chat people.
So you want to use your ask the audience?
Yeah. Who is King Clovis? Who is?
Okay, let's ask the audience, guys. Audience, if you want to slap in the answer there in the chat, help Brew out.
Ask the
do
troll.
so now.
Ask that troll, Dave Duggan. He's a troller. He might give me the wrong answer. But don't ask him.
Dave might give you the wrong answer, but we haven't had any answers yet. So, guys, now's the time. Throw it in.
Oh.
Right, we got Dave
Grenoble?
saying A. We've got Paul saying granola. I don't see that answer there.
Grenoble. Oh, Grenoble. A D.
Grenoble.
Letter D.
And yeah, we don't seem to have.
Or it could be London. So it's A, C, or D, isn't it? A, C, or D.
Let me see. I can actually do a proper ask the audience though. In fairness for you,
Oh,
I'll do a proper.
okay.
I'll do an in-game ask the audience since our audience isn't as.
Well, your audience there gave me two good answers, A and D. I have this strange feeling
Right.
it's A, but D sounds good as well.
Yeah.
Let's go with D, Grenoble. Let's go with D.
Right. So the audience in the game. Where the fuck is it? Jeez, I'm fluting around with way too much stuff here, to be honest, than I should be. There's like.
And that's not drink.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why isn't that? Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me do this for you. There you go. Look, you can see it here. Let's just cover my face a little bit. So that's the audience in the game says a big resounding A.
Hey.
80%.
Oh, really?
Now, do you still want to go with that now?
Yeah. Let's go with A. Then the audience says A. I hope it may not be D. I'm gonna say A now.
What is it? Reims?
Reims?
Is that Reims?
Yeah. Did I get? Did the
Paul
audience? Was the
says,
audience?
quick Google search.
Hey, the audience was right.
Congratulations.
Oh, hey, nice one, audience. I was gonna, the weird thing is, I actually thought it was A, and then but then Grenoble could be, but then who's Clovis? Who's that?
That's true. That's true. Okay, so the United States is divided into. Guys, are you serious? This is the questions, like.
Oh my God.
Fuck's sake.
What if you're from Canada? Would you know this? I'm not Canadian. D, obviously D. The United States is divided into states.
This is an easy win. Are we gonna get Brew to 1 million, guys? Are we gonna get to 1 million?
Oh, show me the money. Show me the money.
I don't think they give us the money.
Papa needs a new guitar on top of my other 3 guitars.
What kind of ships did Vikings use?
Oh, I know this one. They used long ships. Because there's one in Temple Bar. That's right.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I got pissed on one of them ships once, actually. I thought I was moving. It wasn't.
Somebody pissed on you?
No, I got pissed on it. Because I was drinking cans on it. That's why.
Was it a long ship or a tall ship?
It's a wooden structure replica at the bus stop. And you can, there was no other place to sit down. So I thought I'd just sit there and have a few cans and then catch the bus to wherever.
All right.
I never got on the bus. A shroom question.
Talking about shrooms, which of these mushrooms does not exist?
Oh.
That's a tricky one now. I wouldn't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm going to say the C, the goat's beard. I think it's the goat's beard.
You've got a couple of more lifelines there in your pocket if you want. You've got Fauna Troll. You've got swap the answer out, or you got 50-50.
Okay, oh yeah, 50-50. 50-50, yeah.
You want a 50-50, yeah?
Yeah, that takes rid of 2 answers, doesn't it? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Right. Jeez, I got really hungry there.
Mushrooms. Whoa, wait a minute. So A and C are gone.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, so it's either B or D, and I was only picked C.
You've got 2 options there, yeah. And you've got 2 lifelines. Swap the question out or phone Dave Duggan.
Let's get the troller.
All right.
Troll, you're a gardener. He does gardening, doesn't he?
What?
Trolls live in a garden with magic mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, maybe. That's a bridge.
Am I reading the wrong book?
That's a bridge. So, all right, let's ring Dave Duggan.
Okay. Doogie Hauser. He's smart. He knows everything. I know nothing. I just take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Remember that song? Go on, take the money and run.
All right, let's hopefully he answers.
Oh, why are you actually ringing him?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, this is Kozak from deMars Live. We've got Brew here on Who Wants to Win a Few Bob. Am I speaking with Dave Duggan?
You are indeed.
Dave, I'm going to give you Brew now in a moment. So, Brew, if you want to read out the question there for Dave, you've got 60 seconds on the clock starting now.
Okay, which of these
Wait,
mushrooms...
he can't hear you. Hold on. Actually, sorry. Okay.
Okay. Your bits. Which of these mushrooms does not exist? The celery boletes or the red cap scabbard stalk? Is it B or D? Eh? D? D? No.
No, B. For Bob.
D. Oh, D. B.
B. For Bob.
B. Okay. It's B. The answer B. The celery boletes.
Thanks, Dave.
You gotta give me a few quid to troll. If not, you get no money. Give me the right answer, you get no money.
Oh, I heard my ribs there. That was very funny. Okay.
The things we do for a few bob, eh?
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that was very random. I wasn't expecting actually. Okay, so it's B. Oh, my ribs.
Wait! Oh, the troller came through.
No, wait,
You know
I don't
what?
know yet. Sorry, it hasn't been locked in.
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay, let's lock it in. Troll better be right.
Oh, that was very funny.
Is it correct?
Yeah, Dave just won you $8,000.
You see, because he's a troll, and trolls live in back gardens, and in gardens you have shrooms that grow out of the ground and stuff, so that's why you knew the answer.
Yeah, fair play to Dave.
Makes sense?
Fair
Yeah.
play to Dave. Thanks for
Okay, I'll give you a $5 out of that money. I'll give you a $5, Dave. Nice one.
I think I think the total it's a few bobs, so it can't be that much.
Oh, so I saw 2,000 quid there. So
No,
that's
that's like 2,000 representative like points. It's not coins. Yeah, the money's the same at the top. Like it's not increasing.
So it's not Bitcoin then. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, next question.
No, it's Ethereum actually.
Ethereum. Oh, okay. Okay, this is weird.
What is the infinite form of the verb in the following sentences? She jumps in the pool without armbands.
To jump. B. B is the answer. B. To jump. She jumps and yeah. She
Now,
jumps.
you are an English teacher, right?
Yeah, it's B. B to jump.
Now.
It better be right.
No, it's okay. It happened. Like you also have swapped the
That's
question
right. That's the
out.
correct answer, isn't it? That's got to be the correct answer. It's the only verb in the sentence.
It's looking
She
the
jumps.
infinitive form of the verb.
Yeah, jumps comes from the infinitive to jump.
Final
That's
answer.
right.
I'm
Final
still like in chuckles after that phone call. Seriously, like I actually hurt my rib from laughing so much.
Well, you will be laughing. You know.
Oh god. Okay. Great. You won it. Fair bollocks.
All right,
Fair play to you.
16,000.
B for Bob.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
There is actually a presenter here behind me, but I've blocked him out. Okay.
Oh no.
What's the capital of Indonesia?
Oh, Jakarta. D. I hope it's D. D. Jakarta. Jakarta.
Okay.
Jakarta.
Is
All
that
right.
your final answer?
Or is it
bro?
Jakarta? Jakarta? Jakarta. D.
Jakarta, yeah. I actually
D.
don't. I think I know the answer to this, but now you lose all the bob if you get this wrong now, because it's all the bob or nothing. So you can't walk away with any bob.
Uh-oh. D. And if I get the question right, I'm walking away with the bob. And there may be some serious bob. There's better be like a 5 or something.
All right, I'll give you one bob because you're on 1,000 there. See, so I'll give you one bob.
Okay.
Bit of bob.
Okay.
So you're going for Jakarta.
Jakarta.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Oh my God, he's won it!
Y'all got to sit down. You don't know me. Y'all got to sit down. I'm not dumb, am I? I watch geography lessons on my.
Fair play to you.
That's right. That's right. Y'all got to sit down. That's right.
All right. What sport is played on horseback with a ball? That's kind of easy, isn't it? Oh no, actually no, I don't know this one.
Wait, what sport is played on horseback
I
with
thought
a
there was
ball?
a different name for that.
Yeah, there's different. Yeah.
What the?
Okay, it's not
fuck?
horseback. That sounds weird. I think it's between B and D. Could we do 50-50?
You
I
already
think it's
used that
B.
one.
Oh, did I? Okay, I think it's yeah,
Shaq
played on
has the
horseback.
answer. No, you can replace the question out if you don't want to.
Yeah, take it out because it
What
sounds
did you
weird.
say?
I was gonna say raining. D.
Okay. Do you want to take the question out?
Yeah. What was the answer for it? It tells you the answer.
Well, chat, since we've already locked it in, I think it will tell you the answer. Chat says D. So let's see if chat was right. I think 2 people from chat, or 3 even, say it's D. So I assume it's
All right.
D. Oh, it doesn't tell you the answer. That's a big.
Here, we'll have to Google that later on. Siri.
No, well, 3 people from chat say it's D. I'd say it is. I'd say it's that. Yeah.
Equally fun. Interesting.
Who is Aragon?
Oh, yeah. Aragon was he's a knight. Yeah, I think he's a knight because there's the movie Aragon. There's some dude in it, you know.
Okay.
You know.
Final answer?
Oh, was he a peasant? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's go with... wait a minute. I think he was B, a peasant. Was he a
Are you looking at the chat? Bruce cheating!
No, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the screen here.
You're looking at the chat.
It's a peasant, is it?
I just changed my mind as soon as a comment went into chat. You're cheating.
No, I don't have how can I see the chat?
Alright. Is that your final answer?
He's a peasant boy, yeah. It's a peasant, yeah. Because there's a Knights of Aragon, but in the movie, he's actually a peasant boy who becomes a knight later. But in the beginning, that's a trick question. I think it's B. Let's go with peasant.
I would have said dragon for some reason.
How is he a dragon?
I don't know.
It's
for
a
some
person.
reason, Aragon.
The movie Aragon.
I can't change this question out, unfortunately. There's no more.
Okay. So we'll go with.
Now you can walk away with whatever Bob you have. Let's do the question. Right, we got a mix of answers in the chat, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Well, who's seen the movie? Ask somebody in the chat. Who's seen the movie? Aragon, the movie. You know?
I think it's a dragon, but that's just... I shouldn't be telling you this.
No, it's a person. It's Aragon. It's
Are we going with pheasant?
Peasant, yeah. Let's try the peasant. Uh-oh.
Final answer.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's right!
Oh, yeah, because he's a peasant boy in the movie. He's a peasant boy, and then becomes a knight. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I gotta turn off that chat, guys. Seriously, because Bru's watching that chat. I can see it.
Where? What chat? I'll have a laptop.
All right. You have it on your phone. Like that's how you.
No,
do
this
it.
is the laptop. I'm using the laptop, so I catch the phones over there.
Bru
So.
thinks I don't know that you can. You know, I don't know
Can
technology.
I see the phone? Oh no, my phone's muted, so it doesn't. The chat doesn't move on my phone.
The chat's muted.
Yeah, the chat's muted. Nothing's happening. See?
Oh really? Yeah. Okay.
I'll turn it upside down like that. There we go.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I've only messed.
Okay, I'll hold it so nobody
I want
can see.
you to win a few, Bob. I want you to win a few, Bob.
And my ass is broke. I need some
You
cans.
deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. So who was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize for Physics?
Oh, that was Marie Curie. Yeah, because she was like the you know.
That your final answer, is it?
Cello. That's the only answer. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Confidence. Fantastic. Fair play to you. There you
Boom,
go.
boom, bitches, boom.
Tito's never seen it. I see talking about the same question. Are you live with us, Keith? Because sometimes the video can be delayed, so... it wasn't a movie, Keith, it was real life. Which of these music videos has the most YouTube views of all? That's definitely not my video, anyway.
Most of you, I think it's between Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars. Of all time is the I'm gonna go with D, Uptown Funk. Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's really tough. That's really. I would have.
Or would you have picked A? Would you have picked Ed Sheeran?
To be honest, initially I would have picked Uptown Funk, but then I think Despacito, unfortunately.
Oh wait a minute, yeah, that's the Poxy. What's his name?
Because that became viral pretty much, right?
Not Justin Bieber, was it? Justin Bieber?
Well, he did a version of it, did he, or something? I don't even know.
Oh, that's not his version. That's somebody
Keito,
else's.
I think you're behind a little bit on the chat because you're still talking about the last question. He said you need to press live.
He's in bits as well.
You need to press live and catch up with us because I think some people are a little bit behind. It'll happen. It is funny actually. Maybe you should stay behind. It's actually funny getting all the late comments in. Right. So what are you doing? What are we gonna go for?
I think let's go up. Let's go Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk.
You gonna go for Bruno Mars? I'm gonna go
Yeah.
for Despacito, but like it's tough. It's tough to know.
It's a tough one, yeah.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Brewski.
Did I lose like a lot of money or?
Yeah, you lost everything.
Everything. What?
No Bob.
Oh man.
No Bob.
That sucked.
Well, but you know what? It was fun. It was great having you.
Well.
You were a very
Interesting contestant. You mean
very.
guinea pig? I mean,
Thanks. Yeah, I was just gonna say very noble in defeat and gracious in defeat even, and it was great fun, Brew. Thanks so much for popping on and throwing a few questions in.
Yeah, and we'll do some more. I'll try with some more, Bob. But that's okay. I got a stash of cans, so.
You have a few cans. See you today.
Cello, of course. There's always a few cans. There's always got. I'm like a gas station. You gotta. You know.
I love that analogy. Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you know, if you went out of unleaded, that's the reason they had diesel. Although apparently
that.
you don't put diesel into an unleaded car. Is it vice versa?
I have no idea. You don't want to talk to me about cars for sure. It's the last person that knows anything about
But
cars.
they have beer at the gas station, so that's all right. So they know me there after hours and stuff.
Excellent. Listen, fair play to you, Bruce. Listen, thanks so much for popping on and playing a couple of tunes and just hanging around.
Yeah,
nice.
it's good. It's good to see Keiron there. I know I relate to everything Keiron said. Sack, great band. You know.
Yeah, is there anything you want to close off with, actually? Is there anything going on in your world or anything you want to promote or anything like that?
Well, you know, just want to, you know, just pray for peace, you know, because a lot of shit's going down lately in the world. So we got to try and, you know, stick together and reach out to people who are not, you know, that may be struggling, you know. Even just a phone call, Zoom, whatever you need, whenever you need to do, you know, just kind of keep at it so we can get through this madness, you know, together and in one piece, you know, because it's not over yet apparently, but don't worry. At some point it will be over. But in the meantime, have loads of drink. Then you'll be all right.
Absolutely.
You don't need those backs. Just get a couple of whiskeys, a couple of beers. Your immune system will be fine.
Just have some fun as well, right? It's
And have fun.
Be happy.
Yes.
No fear. No need for fear. And love it, Brew. Listen, great to connect back with you, man. It's so nice. I'm glad you
nice
did
having
this.
me. Yeah, this is nice. I know it was last minute, but
Sometimes last minute's great, isn't it? Because it's a bit chill.
yeah, I'm in my cage, but that's okay. Don't worry. I mean, the Love Island will be on now, so I suppose I'll feel like there's people in the room.
And we'll watch First Dates together. Hopefully, we'll get you on that show as well. That's the goal. We're gonna set up a campaign for you for First Dates.
Yeah, get him off the show.
Get him on the show. We need him on. We need to get him off this show and onto that show. Well, Brew, listen, yeah, we'll be in touch anyway for sure. I have a feeling we're going to see each other very soon anyway, and I'm really looking forward to that. And
Nice.
we're hanging around anyway for another bit if you want to chill out. Anyway, Keto's going to pop on, I think, into we're going to play a bit of Warzone maybe for an hour or so and see how it goes. But Brew, listen, thanks so much, man. I'll chat to you very
I'll
soon.
see you
God
guys.
bless.
Take care. Mind yourselves.
Bye,
Bye.
brother. Bye. And that was the Awesome Brew, guys. Yes, don't go anywhere. We are going to play 2 more tracks for you. And then we're going to muster up the team. And we're going to play some Warzone. But this is not conventional Warzone, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a scenario selection from a variety of different themes that you guys can choose. And tell us in chat what we do. Yes. Let me just... put me into a more favorable situation here with my orbs. We're going to play Warzone. We got the team together. Keto's in chat. Anybody else who wants to pop in, we're going to build a team up, see who's still online. And you guys in chat can let us know what you want us to play. So we've got a variety of different game modes. We have got, let me see if I can pop them up here. Actually, it might be easier to explain the situation. But we've got more music as well. I'm going to be playing tunes by AILSHA. And also by Lonesome George. We're in for the long haul, guys. It's a Monday night, you know. I know it's not the weekend, but what else should you be doing? So there's our scenarios. You guys get to pick them. We got League of Rockets. We got Campin' Cunts. We've got Black Wob Down. a play on Black Hawk Down. That was Wob actually came up with that one, and that's why we put his name in there. We got Bounty Hunters, and we got Saving the Aegis, which is a play on Saving Private Ryan. We create these scenarios for enjoyment and entertainment, and we might play a couple of those. So throw any suggestions into the chat, and we will do that for Warzone. War is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, one of the ways we are going to reenact it is through a video game. So Keto, pop on in there into Warzone, and I'm gonna launch it now, but I'm gonna mute it. By the way, guys, watch your ears. This is gonna be I'm gonna turn this down because it's just fucking loud when it pops on. It's just fucking loud. I don't know what's going on with this game. It just always pops up so loud. But listen, guys, thanks so much for popping on. We got Kim in the chat as well with a big whoop. Thanks for popping in, Kim. I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. Thanks so much. Like, it's been great. It's not over, by the way. I just want to take this moment to say thanks very much for popping on. deMars live, back again. So happy to be back. Seriously, like, delighted, chuffed. Like, it's been long overdue. It's been great doing Transmission TV as well, guys. So do check that out, by the way, if you haven't already. Having a lot of fun over there as well, and that's going to continue very shortly. So that's not going anywhere. But yeah, we're going to be doing deMars live every Monday, so subscribe and hit that bell. All the information's right there, guys. Look at that. Just do what that's telling you. And do share it around and stuff like that. It'd be great to get more people, recruit more people for the deMars live, guys, because it's all a bit of crack. It's all a bit of fun. So there we go. That's the thing, game being all mad and shit. So I'm gonna load in this game. We're gonna play 2 more tracks, guys. 2 more tracks. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to live the stream if you are popping off. Do hit a like before you head off. Let me see if I can just mute. Oh yeah, that is fine actually. I'm gonna play a tune by AILSHA. Yes, AILSHA, guys. You know AILSHA Davey at this stage from deMars live. And she released a track recently, guys. It's absolutely awesome. It's called Damaged. And I'll give you a little backstory about AILSHA quickly. Let me see if I can just set this up. Look at me being the producer and sorting everything out here, boys and girls. So AILSHA Davey, let's get up some info on you here. So yeah, she's a singer-songwriter who we've gotten to know very well over the past year on deMars live and deMars Entertainment. She's come a long way since her official debut release, Quarantine. Since then, she has released Ghosted, F-Boy, and starred on Transmission TV and many deMars episodes as well. She also did a couple of gigs as well over the quarantine, such as the Workman Club she sold out, and she did a couple of other great gigs as well. She's into video game soundscapes, studied music production for video games, set up a blog called Flawless and Pawless in the Aid of Animal Rights, and it's a delight to be playing her recent release, Damaged. Enjoy, guys.
Went onto the battlefield with no armor, no sword. Thought you'd give me mercy, but instead you fought a war. I bowed down to you without a shield. I cried out loud, but you still did not yield. You can say I'm a bad girl, but I know that that's not true. Because all the wounds you gave to me, I'd never give to you. You said, I'm leaving you to find another. I know she'll be better than you. Because all you ever do is smother. I'm a broken man so blue. I said you're in a drunken stupor, cursing all I've ever been. And when you tried to smush my crown, all I could do is leave the scene. My mama said he's just a damaged boy, saying damaged words from his damaged mind, from his damaged world. I promise that you will be happy again. You have every right to feel hurt. All your walls have fallen down. The war is done. You can say I'm a bad girl, but I know that that's not true. to find another. I know she'll be better than you, because all you ever do is smother on my broken mind so blue. I said you're in a drunken stupor, cursing all I've ever been. But when you tried to smush my crown, all I could do is leave the scene. My mama said he's just a damaged boy, saying damaged words from his damaged mind, from his damaged world. I promise that you will be happy again. You have every right to feel hurt. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. My mama said he's just a damaged boy, saying damaged words from his damaged mind, from his damaged world. I promise that you will be happy again. You have every right to feel hurt. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy.
Two of us, is
I'm a
that?
warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh. I'm a warrior, you're a fighter, you're a damaged boy. Oh.
Damaged by AILSHA. There you go. There you have it, guys. It took us a while to get around to doing more music and to split it all up with the show. Just got a little bit carried away, I gotta say. Like, I mean, haven't been done this in a while, so it was hard to time everything. So the delays are gonna happen. Keito's in my party. What? No way. Keito, what's the story?
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What's the crack with you? Did you enjoy that stream? Did you?
I watched bits and pieces. I was busy, but you know.
Why? What were you busy with?
See, I had to go up to my ma's house and have chats with her about stuff, you know.
Oh, nice. That's great. That's good. How's
Yeah,
she
it's
keeping?
having-
All good?
It was good, yeah. It's very nervous at the moment, you know, because the house has gone up for sale and stuff.
Oh shit!
So,
No way! Wow.
Quicker than I thought, you know. So all that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good, man. Anyway,
I
no,
had-
that's...
So then I listened to your stream in the van on the way home a bit, and then I listened to it at home here now. So luckily I made it back in time.
great. Yeah, yeah. It took me a bit longer to kind of pace it. My pacing was all over the shop. Back again, you know. But it's nice to be back. Kind of feels like I never left almost.
Oh yeah, that's good, you know.
Yeah. So great. Joshua's gonna pop on anyway.
I was going to ask you, is there only two of us? It would make a lot of the scenarios very hard, like.
Yeah. If there's not enough, we'll just fucking go for it normal. But yeah, no, we'll give it a go. We got Joshua on the way, and hopefully he's got his mate on, so we can actually.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, so we can actually get a couple of games. I don't know if people are going to hang around. We got 3 concurrent viewers anyway. So I don't know who's left there in the chat. I kind of neglected the chat a little, but no, maybe I didn't. I don't know anymore. It's hard to know. So let us know if you're still watching, guys, and hang around. Yeah, we got loads of fucking mad gaming stuff going on.
This is always a tester anyway, you know.
True. I do enjoy doing it, like doing the scenario jobs like that. We had some good crack with that, so
Yeah, definitely.
maybe it's a bit late, I don't know. We got William Cahill in the house. William, you're very welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're going to be playing more Warzone. Well, we're going to start Warzone. And maybe I'll throw in an independent artist now and then when we're hopping out of the helicopter. I always like to play a bit of Jailbirds and stuff like that as well, a bit of rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great. We're just waiting for one more person. We're waiting for Joshua. And
Make sure your levels are right, yeah. Yeah, those down levels need to be good,
do you know what? I pressed F10 and it muted the whole
You went
game.
silent.
Fucking hell, like that was ridiculous.
I'll listen to myself back here now on your stream and I'll see how I am anyway.
Yeah, see how I think you're okay. You should be okay, yeah. Billy, how are you keeping? Billy Cahill in the chat. You missed a good bit actually. No, you missed pretty much the full show actually. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can watch it back. I don't know if you can watch it back now. It's possible maybe. We had a great chat with Keiron, and we had a great chat with a band, two lads from Durtburd.
I seem a bit louder than you in that stream.
Do you now?
Yeah. You should be the number one honcho, man. You're the boy,
sure.
you know.
Number one, you know, the whole stream now.
Be there in the back there in the background, you know. That's what we.
I don't mind switching roles, you know, a little bit. There you go.
Ah, lovely. Just, you know. Good, because you can save them for future streams, you know. Cause...
True. Although I probably end up messing it up when we end up playing off stream, but because I usually forget. But I took my headphones off there. Okay, let's see now. It should be fine. But Billy, yeah, no, we added some great stuff, man. Definitely worth checking out. For now, we're just going to do a little bit of chillax gaming. We're going to play what's called a scenarios. You had a few questions for Keiron. Ah, bless you. Well, you know, you can definitely private message him, I'm sure, with your questions. But no, we had a really good chat. You can check out the conversation. I'm going to cut it up anyway, and you know, put it all together into something nice, a nice little presentation for everybody to see. But I think we had a really good chat. Did you tune in for that chat there, Keito, with Keiron?
I listened back. I wasn't live, but I listened to some of it. Good.
Yeah, it's great having a chat with him.
I liked him talking. I liked him talking about the festival buzz. He was very good on that. You know, saying about how he was saying about how, like, you know, getting onto people that he knew in it and still not getting the festival, and he realised that it's probably just because that certain festival didn't want that type of music.
Yeah.
Very true, you know. You might like you as a person, but if they're not really into your band, what can you do?
True, that's it.
Might not think it's right for the type of festival it is and stuff.
Yeah.
And then interesting here talking about using the kids show as well. Very good way of getting in there.
That was great information.
Yeah, you know, look for where you can get not all your eggs in one basket. You know,
you got to think outside the box. You really do, and to stand out from others. Maybe you should set up a double band there, Dave. You do the Grand Theft Audio at night, Peppa Pig in the day. We did something with the Bowie band. We did a daytime gig for kids. Yeah, we did it in Maynooth. We did a kids show.
What song? What did you just do? Songs from the Labyrinth?
No, we just played normal set. It was just daytime.
Which is really not a very kids movie.
No, that movie's definitely not kids.
There's a lot of bulge action going on in that movie. Like,
there was a lot. Yeah.
A lot of Bowie bulge.
Paul had to replicate that, and he did very well.
Right, yeah.
Billy, it's a PC actually. I'm not running this on a console. It's actually on the PC. Yeah, would you believe it? It's actually a fun enough game. You jump out of a helicopter and shoot a few people. It's kind of nice to blow off some steam, especially since we can't gig. So you get a little bit of an adrenaline buzz off this from time to time, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do a quick game there if you wanted.
Yeah, I wonder what's taking Josh so long. He is online. I just can't seem to add him.
Sometimes that happens.
It's just he should be able to add to things. But Billy, you're totally right. It was in the church venue. Yeah, that was when we did the Bowie gig, and that was actually only last year. It was only into 2020 in January when we did it.
That was one of my last hires.
You worked on that as well, yeah. Fuck, Keito worked on that as well. Did all the hire, and then we went all the way up to Drogheda straight after that. Played a second gig that day,
was good fun. And
the night before we played Whelan's.
And don't forget the drive home from Drogheda where we went on our big spirituality chat and annoyed Bren the whole way home.
Oh yeah, Bren was like sitting in between us basically, and we were just talking about like spirituality and things. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but I remember him being very, very pissed off at us because he knows how we.
He gets disgruntled when the chat is not in his favor.
Well, it goes down very hypothetical routes, you know.
I like hypothetical routes. I think isn't everything hypothetical?
Well, we weren't being very factually based. We're very more subjective based.
Who's to say facts are actually facts?
Oh, well, now we're getting into it, aren't we?
I'm easing you in. I'm easing Brennan. Where's Bren? I want to see Bren in the chat. Bren!
We go on to the difference between moral objectivity versus subjectivity, you know? Very different.
True. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Josh. We'll just kick into a duos game, I guess.
But we could do like a different like the Resurgence trios or something. Oh, that's trios, yeah. But you can only do plunder and quads as well. Maybe just duo then.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna hop on now in a second, but like, it's
Where does this feeling come from? Somewhere faction based.
no. Well, no, he said be on in 5, partially factual, partially
That could be
intuition.
5 hours. Who knows?
I don't think that's probable.
Like that could be 5 moons of Mongo for all we know.
It can't be. No, the probability is too low for that. It's all about probability. It's not astrophysics. It's quantum mechanics.
Like what time is he using in this? You know,
It's
is he
definitely
using
5
ancient
minutes.
Mayan calendar time, or is he using the Georgian calendar?
The Mayan calendar's
Or-
not that ancient.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the Mein Kampf.
Oh,
The
I mean,
Mayan calendar.
there's nothing wrong with that book either, by the way.
You want your stream to be shut down?
I'm telling you, everybody has their struggles.
Yeah, well, his came inside the prison, you know. Well, or that book.
True. Billy said, "What a great week of Bowie you guys played a Stormer." Thanks so much, Billy. Really appreciate all your support. Really do. And that was an amazing week. Absolutely. I really do miss it. Really do miss it. I'm so happy. At least I'm grateful that we did get to play a lot of
Bowie,
gigs.
yeah, and
a lot
the
of
start
Bowie.
of 2020, yeah.
We actually played a lot of Bowie in like the first month. We played 3 gigs in like 2 days.
I had
which was
I
good.
had loads of work the first 3 months of January 2020.
It was going well for us. Yeah. It was.
I
Our year was set up really well.
I knew lockdown was coming. Like I was prepping since January because I was following the stuff coming out of China, and I was like, "This is going to go nuts." And I just fucking took every single job possible, and then I was right.
Yeah. And Anonymous,
I didn't want to be right, but I was right.
welcome to the stream, man. Inside my prison. Great stuff. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for popping in, leaving a comment. Yeah, it's loads of stuff. Jeez, so much things planned for 2020. Mental. So many gigs. So many great gigs. I'm glad, like, Keiron did give a bit of hope, which was kind of nice, you know what I mean? Like, as in, like,
He's a very positive individual.
He is. I can be too, but I cannot be also.
I think you're positive, but you also go to dark places.
Yeah.
You know, like as in like I've chatted to you before about dark places. You know, so
yeah. I mean, I like to
don't know if
embrace both. You see, you know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't unnecessarily be negative. I mean, sometimes I would be by
I
nature.
don't mean. See, that's why I don't mean dark as a negative. I mean just like thinking about, like we talk about things, you know, that go.
Yeah.
It's like you can be positive minded. You're not negative minded, but you've no problem in like just going to dark places when talking hypotheticals or talking stuff, you know, or could be potential futures that are bad or whatever, but you always come across as positive.
Well, at the front, and then when we go into deep conversations, it can sort of go in. But like, I believe in the polarity, you know, in existence, like, are kind of necessary. Like, that's my belief. There needs to be a light and a dark. There needs to be a dark for light to exist. And there needs
The
to
yin
be...
and the yang, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe in all that stuff. Yeah, I do. It needs to be good energy and bad energy and stuff. Like, there's dark matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, that there is a function of that. They haven't really figured it out. It's there, though. It's mad.
Dark energy.
They count it as like blotches in the ether, but like, I think it's everywhere.
Yeah, then you
like...
start getting down into fucking the proper ball again.
Anne's asking, I don't know who this is, by the way. Anne Anonymous, has Keith got a dirty van? So Anne,
dirty van.
Anne knows you.
Is that
one of your mates?
Is that like one of the lads?
It might be one of the.
No, he said a dirty van.
Yeah.
That's one of the lads out of the group.
Which group?
The lads, like when you left.
What? I'm confused.
Well, they all know I have dirty vans going on.
Do they?
Yeah, I sent you videos earlier, but I think you're in the middle.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't watch it because I was live streaming.
Funny.
Is it Rusty Keith?
Yeah. Rustic.
Rustic, oh yeah, it's quite different meanings. He has a dirty laugh. Keto. You do, actually.
Well, let's play a duo there, go on.
This is getting strange. Alright. I'm loving the chat. Keep it going, guys. Yeah, look. This is... Where's Josh?
All my fan base come in now, you know.
What is the story? Where are you sharing this? Did you share this into dirty places, Keto?
Oh.
Josh, you've been excommunicated. Forget it. Forget it. I'm excommunicating you. 5 minutes, my hole. Right, let's go, boys and girls.
No, we'll get him in. We'll get him in, but just
only because he's good. It's lucky he's good. If he wasn't good, he'd be gone. Fuck this.
Is there anyone else?
Behavior. No, I don't have any mates. I have no mates. Axel would be lovely. He's a great laugh. Great musician as well. Alright. Let's... Brew's writing to me. What does he want here? Thanks for having me. Game of Slayers. Great stuff, Brew. I'm happy to hear that, man. Drinking a Bavaria. Oh, can looks lovely. I actually really miss... I miss beer. I do. I miss a beer. You know that?
Yeah.
Keith love Keith's Only Vans page. Who is that? Who do you think that is? Who came up with Only Vans?
I think...
Wasn't there some... Weren't we talking about that before?
I think
Billy, thanks so much for popping in, man. Great to see you, dude. And yeah, check out the chat with Keiron we had earlier on. But looking forward to meeting you out in the world again whenever that happens.
Get yourself the proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Yeah, so we're gonna do what are we gonna do?
Well,
we just play normal, are we?
Yeah.
I need to turn down my lighting. I think my lighting's wrong. See you soon, Billy. Take it easy, man.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
Alright. Let me know if that's okay, by the way, on the stream, guys. Anonymous. That sounds okay for you. Because this game can be super fucking loud for no reason. Where are we going? Well, it's a duo, so fuck it, like wherever.
I'd say, yeah, okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Go there. We had a good game yesterday.
We did.
We had like two good games, but we had two really bad ones in the end.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Need to be paying attention, man.
Like, you know, it's hard to stay completely attentive for like, I was playing for like 4 hours.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of time in front of the screen. And then on top of like work I was doing already earlier that day for tonight, so it's hard.
Is there anyone coming in on me?
Yeah, 3.
Someone going down there.
Target right here.
I have a massive amount of bird's eye view here. Nobody's going to that scav, so we are good to go.
They're shooting each other, those lads, anyway.
Let them shoot.
Oh, they were not.
Their dicks off.
Well, I think they know we're going here, though. So just...
Probably, but they'll probably forget. We can always angle it, and then we never see them.
Wheel around.
Although they might want to chase us. Yeah.
Clear to engage all targets.
Oh, that wasn't the door.
Located
I need to get
supply
my
box. Secure
fucking
that
caster back.
Oh yeah.
To multi-stream back onto Twitch.
There's
position.
shooting
Enemy
still
team is
over there.
hunting you. Stay alert.
Oh shit.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Ooh. It's actually a pain playing with these lights in my face.
Oh yeah.
It does not help. Nah, it's a little bit distracting.
Nope. I'm nearer to them at the
Right,
moment.
I see,
They're over
yeah.
there somewhere.
Right, I'm loading. I got a sniper anyway, and got a little bit of. Do you have do you need armor or what's your crack?
No armor.
Should get a little bit of loot, man. We could actually.
Oh.
Could get
Yeah,
armor.
they're over there fighting each other.
We
Relocating.
could get armor plates in the shop.
Yeah, well, just keep going for the scarf because
Oh yeah,
you'll
yeah,
get.
yeah, yeah. You grab that because you need a
Keep
weapon
watching.
probably.
Keep watching that threat level as well because they might be people that are after us.
Bounty averted. No way, that was quick.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
What are we doing? Where are we? Oh, what? I thought I had heartbeat. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that.
Mark secure.
What are you doing?
I'm,
Oh, you threw something? Just get over to the.
shit, I can
Don't
hear
go too
stuff.
close to them without me around.
Where the fuck's that scav? What the fuck? How do I climb up this bollocks? Oh, Jesus. It's up there. Alright, just watch me because the scav is up here on the top.
Oh, really? Oh, you'll be fine up there. But I'm gonna watch out on
I
the.
have sniper as well, so actually pretty decent.
I'm in this building
Moving.
here.
Alright. Ah,
Oh,
this
they're
is
running
actually
across.
Target right here.
Alright, they don't see me.
Focus
I don't
armor.
think.
Yeah, you can shoot them. Shoot them.
Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found. Moving.
They know I'm here. Oh. I broke one of their armor, so
Shit,
they're
is that
shooting
you?
at me now. Oh,
Gas is closing in.
they know I'm here, so just watch me.
Right, I wish I had that heartbeat on me. Fuck. I think they're in. Oh, I see them. They ran into that building.
In that building.
Enemies in the area.
They're gonna be camping in here.
I have fucking being quiet running, being shy, whatever that's called. Dead silence.
Grand.
I'm running over, right?
Right, I'm watching over you, but I don't have a good angle on them. Oh, there's one on the roof.
Fuck, he got away from me to come.
Just get into a building. Alright, they're running around the side. He's running. Tagged them.
Two of them, I just did a little legger.
Yeah, I think they're worried. They don't know where I am. I think they're freaking
You don't know
out.
where you are?
Well, it'd be weird if they didn't, but it seems like they don't.
Do you see them?
No.
Right, I'm gonna get back in.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Contact.
They ran into this building.
Gotta get up the high ground.
Oh, he got me bad. Oh, he got me good. He got me good. I think I'm gonna dodge.
You can jump down to me if you want. They're in that building there, ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Down to me.
Yeah, we're actually.
We have a. Oh, gas is coming. Get in this Get in this car.
I'll drive.
Come on, quick.
Oh, what? Hold on.
Come on. Right. We need fucking voice. Stop. Playing the game or what?
Ah?
You have to jump out, man. You have to be really quick.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Saying you should be. Are you playing the game or what?
Yeah.
Right, the shop's over here, but I don't know if there's people. Oh, someone just came down there. Oh, next shot.
Contact!
Where?
From the
Yellow?
west.
Oh yeah, I see a guy running across.
Enemies in the
Oh, I got hit a few times.
area! I'm taking fire!
Where is he?
Climbing up on the roof.
Fuck's sake! Where they are, man? Can't see them. Down to me there. I think they're far away though.
Yeah, no, they're across the river there, across the bank. Need an armor plate, here you go.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Shit, people coming.
Pick up that armor plate, it's beside you.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Yeah, there's one in the window, the top window.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Oh, he got me. Bad as well.
Moving in. New safe zone located.
There's loads of people here.
Mark station exposed. Enemy hostile fire.
Load of people here,
Yeah, I
man.
see them, I see them.
Moving!
No, but to your left as well, to your left. And to your right.
Right, we're surrounded then, we gotta pull back a little bit. Need to go here.
Moving!
No, there. Where?
Well, we need to pull back a bit. I don't see anyone now.
They're over there. They're over here somewhere.
Yeah, I seen them earlier, yeah.
I have to get to that shop and buy more
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Another
yeah.
UAV.
I'd say...
Go get a new UAV.
I'm hit.
Oh, I'm watching that building.
I can hear someone walking. Is that you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Throw a nade.
Need to get a car.
Request recon
No,
flyover!
they're all gone.
Oh, they're all ran.
Entering the AO.
Gotta get this
Yeah, grab
motorway.
it, grab it, grab it.
Gas is closing in.
Fast gas.
I'll take the wheel.
Alright, passenger.
Did you out this way?
Yeah, maybe?
Fuck's sake.
Be advised, UAV
So annoying.
Gonna pull a Josh.
for resupply.
Yeah, yeah. The lads actually ran away, but I didn't see them run away. Okay.
Shit.
Very hard thing to drive. I have no armor.
I have a few armors.
When I seen there was like about 3 teams around us, I was just like, fuck, I don't want to go out to that. I didn't want to go out to the shop.
Still unlooted here.
That UAV, lovely.
Friendly UAV overhead.
LMG here.
Right.
Got a UAV as well.
So there's at least one there, but I could
Making
someone
a
with
move.
ghost. We could go along to grab one of these, maybe.
Mark some
Yeah.
gear.
Because then you'll see where even people with ghosts are.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Just watching that
hopefully
building.
there's no one over here.
Oh, I see someone running down the stairs.
Where?
In that
Where?
building where
Which
UAV does. Or that
Someone
we
came
UAV.
through here.
Right. I'm gonna run up here and grab this while we can.
Thinking I could
Oh,
snipe
someone
him.
came across with a car. Someone came across with a car.
Bounty target has been
There's a
marked.
bounty.
Kill 'em.
Guy disappeared. Right, he's gone. He's far away anyway. Right, you got the bounty. What are we doing? Recon? Bounty, okay.
Well, if the bounty even just lets us know where someone is, so even if we don't get it, whatever.
Yeah.
We have money, like. We can get our load out.
Yeah, let's do it. There seemed to be only one. That was a solo, I think.
Well, he could have had a mate with Ghost.
But yeah, no, but I
Stay
saw him
around
leaving.
here.
I saw him leaving.
This hasn't been looted. This hasn't been looted yet, and we're on the edge of the circle. So I'd say get some loot, and we can get another bit of shit. Didn't seem to be anyone around here.
Grand. That's me. Fucking, I can hear a box. Where's the box? Where's the bleeding box? Oh, there it is. Fuck's sake. Oh!
That was just
Shots.
me.
Oh, was that you?
I was
Gas is
getting
closing
in
in.
there.
Relocating the safe zone.
Oh, guy here, yeah.
Contact!
Two of them.
Where?
Downed one.
I'm taking fire!
Oh, sniping me back. Oh, he got me. Oh, armor plates downed.
I'm giving him a bit of fucking shit here too. So.
They're under pressure though.
Oh, he got out of my sight. We try to push them.
Yeah.
Gonna run his mate up now. I'm going around the side.
Where
here,
did they go? Where
around
did they
the
go?
side.
I've got
Making a
UAV.
move.
We UAV him.
Do it. Use it.
Request
Use it
recon
now.
flyover!
UAV entering
Could
the
be running.
AO.
Oh fuck.
Gonna go up a ladder. Careful, don't run too far in. I'm gonna get him from up here.
They're at the shop. He bought his mate back. They're right there.
Be advised,
His mate's
UAV
coming back.
bingo fuel.
We can get him. He's on his own. Oh no, wait, he's not. There's a second ping. Oh no, that's his mate in the air. We can probably rush him. I don't know.
Ew, rush him, rush him. Oh,
There's his mate coming down.
come on, man. Shoot here. You're
Time
absolutely.
expired. Lost the target.
Where are they?
One there on each side of the. There he is.
Enemies in the area!
He dead. Second guy. Fuck.
Gas is coming.
Gas is slow. Watch out, your armor's slow. The guy is somewhere. He's gonna be running on. Oh fuck! Just got sniped. There was another sniper on top. Oh shit.
Ah, how did you get me that fast?
Bollocks!
The Gulag. Survive,
Unlucky.
redeploy. Fight's kicking off.
Good with gun. Fucking fast.
That was another guy, right? That was another team.
Yeah.
Time for a bit of urgent
Gravy, Josh. No. Oh shit! What? Oh, hold on. What? The fuck did I just do? I just fuck's sake, lads. Well, I just left in the middle of a game by accident.
Oh shit, was that my fault?
Well, no, it's my fault. I clicked it. Let me just turn you
Just-
down. You're actually
sorry,
pretty
man.
loud. No, don't apologize.
You're pretty loud for me as well.
Yeah, I just turned you down in my chat volume.
I just won my fucking.
Sorry, man. No, I pressed F7 because it said join team. I assumed it was going to join afterwards, like it does that in certain games. It just puts you back in when they load in, but I didn't know it actually pull you out of the game. Weird. Are we doing a trio or a quadro?
Trio, sure.
We don't have any other guys with us, do we?
No,
Grand.
I don't anyway. You are very loud and on the mic, by the way.
It's weird because I'm not loud for Keto apparently.
Really?
Yeah, and I can't really. Well, I could. I don't know, Keto. Am I loud in your thing?
Loud what?
Am I loud?
Oh, you loud in the ear? No, you're
Yeah. You might just
Hey,
need to
Grant,
turn me
perfect.
down, Josh. Voice chat volume. Because
Okay.
you're loud
Keep
for me
it
as well. I'm doing a stream as well.
Alright, use a perfect volume to me. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's weird. We can't individually change volumes. With Discord allows you to do that, which is much better. But anyway, it's great. Why? What's the start? So who else is watching? We got 2 concurrent viewers, right? Savage. Don't know if that's me included. I don't think I'm watching it.
Now's a good time to warm up.
Is the stream open for you, Keto? Is it? Oh, Keto's not loaded in because he's on a PS4 or what?
Yeah. Apparently increasing FOV is better for your frame rate in this game.
Apparently it's a good thing anyway.
Dropping into the AO.
So you can see more of the map.
Yeah. Apparently it's decent. I have it on 100 now.
Mine's on max, I think.
Oh, max. Okay. Fancy.
Very fancy,
Oh,
very fancy.
Where are you streaming? You're streaming on YouTube, huh?
What?
You're streaming on YouTube, right?
Yeah, just on YouTube. I want to get back on Twitch though. Be fun.
Yeah, do you need to be Amazon Prime to stream on Twitch or something?
Not at all.
Hmm.
It's all free.
I thought you did. I thought maybe it's just on, I don't know, on Streamlabs.
No. I use Streamlabs.
Alright.
Don't need Amazon Prime for anything to do with streaming. You get a free subscription for somebody's
Well, you
account
shouldn't.
once a month.
Yeah.
That's basically what you
Pretty
get.
good.
Battle Royale.
Right, so we'll do
Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
What are we doing?
Avoid the gas.
Train.
Get to the safe zone. I'll take it.
You ready?
Alright. It's probably, we're probably gonna be here by the time we get to it. Or longer, maybe there.
Right. Sideways. Sideways.
Sorry, I'm gonna strong. Oh, that's not you, that's a dinner.
Guys, I'm actually so hungry.
Sean, did you not get dinner, no?
Nah, I've been streaming since 6:30.
Jesus.
Need sustenance.
I had dinner earlier. Then I fell asleep, but actually, well, I wasn't on earlier. Had a little nap. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Right, so what's the plan of
Hopping on that train.
I was just doing a train buzz?
Train buzz. Yeah, I forgot to
Yeah.
put that in the scenario.
That'll take us all the way
Oh
into
no, the scenario's called Under Siege 2.
Oh, is that with Keanu
Under
Reeves?
Siege.
Oh no, that's
Is that a movie?
George Harrison Ford, is it?
Oh, second, what's his name?
I don't know that one.
Forget his name. Oh, man, the first Under
Siege is a whopper movie. Cheesy as hell.
I didn't even heard of it. I don't think.
Oh man. Like, that's on a boat. That's on a boat.
Look into it.
Dude's on a train.
Yeah.
Dude's on a train.
Keanu Reeves.
No, it's not Keanu Reeves.
Is that the one with the nuclear train?
It's your ammo.
I don't remember.
Okay. I can't seem to get out of this little part. Oh, I got it.
What? Oh, we can just keep doing this.
Can you lower your mic, man, actually? Because yours is very loud.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Is it?
Very
Yeah,
loud.
lower it. Hold on. Lower it in the game.
Oh, here's that.
Is that better?
Cheers, buddy. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm down. Oh, no, I'm not down.
I got one. Down them.
Well done.
Oh, no, ammo.
I want to finish them off.
Where are they?
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Get back on, get back on. Oh my god.
I can't get on it.
You're fucked. Hold on.
Keith
Come back
is
in a
under
sec.
siege.
Oh no, you're dead. He's under siege.
I only had a handgun.
You shouldn't have jumped off.
There's loads of ammo on this train.
There's none
There's
there.
ammo.
There's an ammo box,
Yeah,
like an
right there.
ammo... What you call it?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, they have crates. There's still, I found a box too there.
Yeah, I was in the middle of it there.
Ah, the fucker got me.
Argy
Oh, you
bargy.
see me coming.
RG Bargy, yeah. I'm gonna get this contract though, as well. And just do all these. And then next time we get to a shop, should be alright.
That's kind of cool. The recon stays on the train.
Yeah, but we can just
Yeah, it's very
respawn
good.
right to the end, man.
Let's get a shop and hop back on the train. Do you think you can do that?
You have to get
Possible. Where does the train loops around? Second. Fuck, I'll go for this one. Or
That one makes more sense.
Yeah. No,
Have
you
to
can
go
get
up
off
front.
the train. We can try and see if we can get another recon. You get off the train, we'll go right to the end of the recon spot.
Alright, I'll try to get back on the train. Shite. I've got a UAV as well. Chopper right
Look
ahead
at
of
the
me.
chopper.
I can land that on them.
Will we chopper it?
If there's still guns on the train.
No.
So,
Yeah, there is a decent weapon. Yeah.
There's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah, there's a heavy SMG here. It's pretty decent. Welcome back. Right, so what we do? We
Alright, I can't
got the chopper and the train. What a combo! I love it.
Pretty nice, actually. Yeah. I don't think I should land it on the
I
train though.
think you should.
I think it'll just blow up.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. If you wanna hop in, you can hop in, like.
No.
Oh Jesus.
Ah! Get away from me!
I'll just fly along.
Don't
You can
land
be a
on
scout.
me.
Don't do it.
I'm stuck.
Oh, I fucked
Stuck
up.
behind the tank. Don't land it on me. There you go.
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
Actually worked.
Easy.
Can we get? Is there any more recons?
Yeah.
Only... What?
Hold on, don't jump out now. I'll get this one. Here it is.
No way.
Yeah, we should do this until we get the very, very last circle and we'll just hide there.
Cool. I have a feeling there's gonna be some people around here.
Yeah.
I got a feeling gonna be some guys.
It's gonna be a shite night. It's gonna be a shite night. Feel it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
What happened? What did you do?
I don't know.
I think the chopper might have murdered you there.
I always do this.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know what I
my
did.
God.
What happened?
Chopper's taking you all out, man.
What's the
It was a
story?
terrible
What,
idea.
Keita, What happened?
Come on down, Keith.
I got blown up by the chopper.
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda fucked up. Will you
Watch
buy a
that car
loadout? Buy a loadout here, will you?
What?
Take the car. I'm gonna take the car.
I lost me gulag.
Don't worry, we'll buy you back.
Are you? Am I jumping out?
Nah, you don't need to jump out. Although, I don't know where we're gonna go anyway. Need more money for a loadout. Or free loadout will we get here soon. Oh, from the tower, I'm being shot from the tower.
Oh, boys, I.
Objective updated.
Another recon. You alright?
Yeah, that's grand. I'll meet you there. Just looting around.
Where are you going? Oh, you landed.
Just looting a little
Oh, that's not the best
You wanna
news
go
because you're
over to
pretty
the? You wanna
far
go
away.
over to the circle?
bit.
Flash?
Get in the car,
car
get in the
there.
car, get in the car.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we need to get in the circle now. It's the chopper's moving around, but we're getting shot from the tower as well, unfortunately. Spot him.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I'm hopping off, going for the loadout.
Oh, boys, I fucking died again.
What? Who got you?
There's loads of lads in that building. I wouldn't bother.
And what are you doing? Keith's going, right? Alright, we'll get you back again. Got somebody. Should I get Ghost? Yeah, probably.
Ghost is good.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Is
Not
that
me
you?
do that. I was trying to pick my weapon and it kicked me out of the screen, you know. Oh fuck. There's
Someone
some
getting
shots.
shot nearby us.
Yeah, to the east a little bit.
Where the fuck is the?
Are you looking for the shop key?
Yeah.
Right there.
Vendor here if you need
Fuck's
equipment.
sake.
I'm
Gas
up
is
here.
closing in. Friendly UAV overhead.
Like I'm
Oh.
right beside us. So.
Oh, okay. This guy's on the roof there.
We may as well just keep like. Do you want to get a car to the?
Fuck,
to
I
the
missed.
fucking- Do you want to get a
It's
car
up on
to
top
the,
of here. Yeah.
Are you down with us, Dave? Yeah.
Make sure you have armor, man. Give him money or buy armor if you need to.
I've a little bit.
I'm trying. I'm gonna put a UAV. This fucking guy. He's up there on blue.
Yeah, well, fuck him. Let's go. Because we're
Got him.
Oh, nice.
Dead. Guys up here too. Do you want to ignore these and get further in, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well, come through this way, maybe. There's satchel there. There's ammo here as well. Right on me.
There's lads
Yeah.
there.
On the move.
Lads on that.
Yeah, I know. I thought I marked that. Oh. Wait, are you not coming over? Are we not moving?
Yeah, I was gonna do that now.
Well, come over here then. Get armor and ammo over here. Here's the ammo.
Big caliber here. Small caliber here.
I've just gotten on top of a roof, so.
Body armor here.
Oh, you're not doing the stairs, are you? For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Stairs.
People are gonna be. I'm at the top.
25 or something.
I got the elevator.
We've all done it. We've all done it. Especially you, right now. Under here, on blue.
We have a
It's
vehicle
in the alleyway. Well, we have to get moving, lads. You want to get into this build and camp it out. And do you want to get the? We want to get maybe a truck or a.
The truck. I just marked the truck.
Yeah, maybe we can get that. Look, there's this stuff here.
I have a recon.
Yeah, he just ran right into me.
I have a recon drone.
Get the stuff, man. I'll try cover.
Does anyone need this?
Don't need it. Let's move. Okay, the truck is gone. You see, now we're kind of fucked. We can't really get. I don't know how to get to the farmland. Too much pressure on us with the gas. What happens when you dilly-daddle? Dilly-daddle, yeah. Dilly...
Oh,
yeah.
good shot!
Ah, you're dead. Sorry, Keith.
Over there.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
think they were gonna be right on me. If they had a...
Yeah, it's just... Oh, he killed you, dude? Fuck, man. Thought he'd have a little bit of timing.
No, we should have got those.
Well, I'll buy you back.
Target.
That was unbelievable, though. He just camping in that little corner. Another one.
Behind you. No, I think the other way. Cool. Up out of you. Comes that way, he's fucked, so.
Who wants to come back? Three. Put on airstrike, but I'll save the money. It's very dodgy right here. Hostile.
Spare ammo if you need it.
Down over there.
Vehicle marked.
Oh, I got cracked.
Pipe.
Yeah.
Are they near you?
No, they're towards the circle. Didn't see exactly where he was. He's over the wall somewhere, you know. Nice. I think maybe we can get the car. Hold on, heal.
Quick. He's sniping, so.